Welcome to our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We want to thank all of our friends and sponsors that support our station and our students and staff that represent Seminole High School in all their activities. We hope you enjoy our coverage of Tribe sports. Now here's your host, the voice of the Tribe, Rob Franklin.
Hello. How are you, Dustin?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm alive and breathing. We're out in the wind here at Greenwood. We're set up in front of the press box. There's not room for us in there with the coaches, so we are out in the elements.
We are. And the press box is much smaller since the last time that I was here. So.
Yeah, it was a lot. There was a lot more length to it.
It was.
It was condemned.
Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
Never mind.
That's right. We welcome you to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show at 406 South Main. You can shop with us from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Also, a special shout out to J-Chem Catalyst, one of the nation's leading oil field chemical providers, Permian Basin wide. The camera will shake. You will hear wind blowing in the microphones. We're sorry, we are set up in the bleachers.
You will hear things that you probably won't hear on other broadcasts.
That's
tonight.
exactly right. You will hear things from the stands that you probably can't or are not supposed to hear. And what we will tell you is, FCC,
we
just have to get over
apologize.
it.
We're in Greenwood.
This is going to be a lot of fun, folks.
It sure is.
Seminole Indians against the Greenwood Rangers, 8-0 versus 7-1. Number 4 in the state versus number 19 in the state for the district title. We had a great opportunity to talk to Coach Greg Pointer before this game started, or before the game started. We want to have an opportunity for you to listen to that full interview on the Coach Greg Pointer Coaches Show. We'll go to that right now after this break. Welcome to Seminole Indian coach Greg Pointer's coaches interview on KSEM 106.3, brought to you by M&S Backhoe Service and Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law. Now here's Greg Pointer and Rob Franklin. Welcome to Coach Greg Pointer's show. Before we play Greenwood, huge district game. Before we get to that one, let's go back and close up the book on Snyder. Coach, felt like the team came out, did exactly what they were supposed to do. Is that what you felt?
Yeah, I was really especially happy with our offense. You know, if you look, that was a unique game in all my years, because I forgot we looked at the time of possession in the first half. I think we had it for less than 3 minutes total time of possession in the whole first half out of 24.
Oh, wow.
We had it for less than 3 or right at 3. Because we were scoring so fast, and they did a good job of keeping the ball away.
Ball control, yeah.
A little bit, but you know, we had 13 plays. We ran 13 plays in the first half, and you know, we had 28 points. Of course, you know, 7 of those were from the block punt.
From the block punt, yeah.
But yeah, I was proud of our kids. You know, even defensively, they had one drive. Really, they had 2 drives.
Yeah.
One that ended up in a score, and then one that we ended up stopping them after. It was like a 9.5-minute drive. But man, I thought our kids have done a great job all year. When we're better than somebody, just going out and business-like, taking care of business. And, you know, I thought we did that in this game.
Well, and again, we had discussed that before the game started. You had mentioned just the ability of this crew to show up and execute and do what they're supposed to do against a lesser opponent.
Yeah, you know, it's hard, and I'll just be honest, and you've been in it, you understand, but you can't build up every game like it's the Super Bowl.
No, you can't.
For one thing, you can't keep that high, and for the other thing, you lose a little credibility.
You gotta have belief. Yeah, you gotta believe Billy with your kids.
Right.
Yeah,
and so we didn't mind. You know, we told them. I mean, we told them who we were and who they were, and our kids knew that, and you know, we didn't play with a ton of emotion, but we did a good job of coming out and doing what we needed to do. And, you know, those games as a coach, I'll just be honest, they're hard as a coach, because, you know, what we're seeing is, you know, they move the ball down and score. I'm not seeing Snyder, because I could care less. I know we're going to beat Snyder.
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, if we do stuff like that next week against Greenwood,
right, or in the playoffs, down the road,
or in the playoffs, and so we get more hyper about that. And I think a lot of times the kids are saying, Coach, settle down, we're fine, you know. And so, I think sometimes there's a little conflict there that, they don't understand why we're going crazy on a team that, we end up beating by 60 points.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, is how difficult, and I'm going to phrase this question very carefully. How difficult is it to maintain focus on who you're playing when you know you're going to get past them? Do you find yourself constantly going, well, if we do this against Greenwood, Glenrose, Monty, whatever?
Yeah, 100%. That we'll say it in the game, and to be honest, and coaches don't talk like this, but even the open week, we didn't spend all the open week working on Snyder.
Yeah.
We just didn't, and our kids knew, and we told them. We were super honest with them.
Yeah.
No, this is not a Snyder set. This is a Greenwood set. And so anything that happens in a game like that, you gotta, as coaches, we gotta know, hey, some of that's our fault. I mean, we spent more time leading up to that game talking about Greenwood than we did Snyder, and just because we knew, we knew almost no matter what, we were going to be fine in that game. And so anyway, I was proud of our kids, like I have been the entire year. They just went out and businesslike, and especially in the second half, we made a couple of defensive adjustments and, pretty much just shut them down. And our offense, that's, I don't know, we've had a lot of games where we just never punt.
Right.
I don't think we ever punted in that game.
No, we didn't.
And they're really executing at a really high level right now.
So, goal number one was basically hit, because with the 2-0 record, you've made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Do you look at those steps, or are you again focused on down the road?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think we talk about that. We kind of skipped the first goal because we all felt like, hey, we are going to be in the playoffs. We really haven't talked about that at all. But, we have a goal. We want to be district champs. I mean, that is a goal. We talk about that. We talk about that.
It's important.
In the off season. We always want to start there because, you're not going to be an elite team most of the time unless you can win your district anyway. And so, we start there. And so, that was just, to us, that was the next step. We've gotten through the first two steps. That was the next step. And now, the next game really is the big step. I mean, we win it. The worst we can do is be co-district champs.
Right. So this also sets you up on Greenwood on the road, and then Monahans to close it out at home.
Yep.
To me, again, two traditionally good programs.
Yep.
So it sets it up where you've got to take care of business.
Absolutely. And that's what we try to tell. All these games are just stepping stones. And to us, all of them are. We just have to keep getting better. And I felt like we got better Friday night. We did some really good things. We got better, and that was our goal. Now, when you get to district, gotta win.
Gotta win.
I mean,
win.
It's not just getting better.
Right.
You got to figure out a way to win if you want to be district champs, obviously. And of course, we did that too.
So that'll wrap it up for Snyder and discussion points on that. We'll come back after the break and talk about this big one against Greenwood. You're listening to Coach Greg Pointer Show on KSCM 106.3.
For all your oil field needs, the company to call is M&S Backhoe and Services at 758-9826 or 209-1295. M&S Backhoe and Services has the experience and equipment on hand with 24-hour service. Keep M&S Backhoe and Services in mind the next time you need a gang truck, vacuum truck, road grader, caliche, or soil remediation. Call 758-9826 or 209-1295. That's M&S Backhoe and Services. It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
Back for the second half of the Coach Greg Pointer Show before the Greenwood game. Coach, this one's going to live up to the building.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 8-0 and 7-1. Greenwood they took a big step last year, took a huge step this year.
Absolutely. We knew, and I think I told you before the season started, everybody was talking about Monahans, not us.
Yeah.
From the very start, we knew that next best team in our district was going to be Greenwood.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they've borne that out. They're a really, really talented football team. They're ranked in the top 10. Now we've been really good in the top 10 matchups. We've had, I think, us and West Plains was a top 10 match. They were in the top 10 when we played them. Shallowater was in the top 10 when we played them. Sweetwater was in the top 10 when we played them. And I think Hereford was either 10 or 11.
They were 11.
Yeah,
they were 11. It doesn't matter.
And so we played some really quality teams, and Greenwood's no different. I mean, they're really, really good.
Yeah, they bring a lot offensively and defensively. We'll start with the offense. Why don't you tell us what they bring offensively?
Yeah, and you're right. I really look at it. I think they're the most complete team we played this year. Them maybe in West Plains, just to be honest with you. But offensively, they're really scary good. Their quarterback is probably the best player that we played against this year. He's not super big, but he is really fast, really quick, super hard to tackle. He's the guy that makes them go. When we watched the Monahan's game, he by himself, he just dominated.
I remember
that game.
seeing that. Yeah.
I mean, he dominated it. And last week his first carry of the game, the very first carry was a 60-yard touchdown run, and he's a kid that you just have to know where he's at, and you have to have a plan for him, whether it's him running game or him in the passing game. You have to take care of him. He's a kid that if he gets back there, he's got a good arm, and he's got a good receiver we'll talk about too, but. If something's not open, he's going to go make something happen. And so we have to have a really good plan for him. And then they got to, as fast as he is, the running back's faster than him.
Yeah.
They're running. I don't, and I mean, he's plenty good. I don't know if he's quite the playmaker, but he has got speed. If he gets out on the edge, if he gets alone, we're not going to catch him. And so, that's where they start. And then they've got a receiver, number 4. That probably is the best receiver we played. He's a 6'1", 180-pound kid that can run and catch, and then they got a good O-line in front of it. And so I mean they're the total package. They've got everything that it takes to be a really good offense, and so our defense has been awesome this year, just outstanding. They are the best offensive team we've played.
So it'll be a test. It'll be a solid test. So what does Greenwood bring defensively that your offense has to face?
The thing to me that is our biggest concern is their D-line. Is there, and I think I've talked to you about this before. I don't know if I have, but a lot of times we look and say, well, who's on their D-line?
Yeah.
If it's number 62,
yeah, you said that last week. Yeah,
and we feel really good about that because those guys aren't going to put pressure on you. Generally, generally speaking. Now, these guys are not.
If they're number 9, number 7.
They're number 9, number 11,
yeah.
They're 82, 40. I mean, that's who they're athletes on their D-line. And so that's going to be a big deal for our O-line. Can we give Wyatt a little time to throw? Now they're athletic in the secondary too, and their linebackers are athletic. I mean, they have a big inside backer, number 0, that's a really, really good player. And so, I mean, and if you look, they haven't given up a ton of points either. And so, I mean, they're just a really, really good football team. They're a very solid football team. I feel like our offense has a little advantage over their defense. If we can protect, then I think we can really, really hurt them. And we're really anxious to see. We feel like we've got some good run game and we've got some schemes and stuff that we haven't used the entire year that we've been practicing literally for 9 or 10 weeks. That now's the time to start breaking that stuff out if we need to. And so I think we've got some stuff that they haven't seen that we can unleash but it's going to be a fun game. I mean, these are the games you look forward to. 2 top 10 teams. Both of us playing great. They haven't lost in I guess. I don't know, 3 or 4. I mean, 6 weeks. We haven't lost in the entire year.
Yeah. I
mean, it's 2 good teams playing really good right now, and we got to go to their place.
Well, and their only loss is to Sweetwater on kind of a fluke deal anyway.
Yeah. They did not play good against Sweetwater. It's funny because I've had I've done a couple of radio shows, and they said and some of them will say, well, man, Coach, they beat Shallowater worse than you beat Shallowater. Is that concerning? Yeah, it is. I mean, they got after Shallowater. They put up 30-something points on Shallowater, and we put up 14.
Yeah.
But then the other ones say, well, y'all killed Sweetwater, and Sweetwater beat them. So, you really can't compare scores. That Shallowater game was kind of a fluky game in their favor. The Sweetwater game was kind of a fluky game in Sweetwater's favor. Yeah. And so, I think if you compare scores, we're pretty similar.
It's interesting also when you look at them being back in the district. We're back in the same district. It's a traditional rivalry for Seminole. Coach, we've had a hard time winning there. That caused concerns, obviously.
It definitely does. One thing we talk to our kids about though is we've tried to take some of that and use it to our advantage. Shallowater. If you look at our overall record against Shallowater, it's been horrible. We beat them 2 years in a row on the road.
Yeah.
Snyder.
Yeah.
We're 1-11 history. We've only beat them one time in our history.
Yeah.
There was a couple others that
even West Plains for that point.
Yeah, Sweetwater we had a terrible record, against. And so, we kind of taken pride in that. Hey, we're built different now. We're not the same team that we've always been. We're the king of West Texas.
Yeah.
And so our kids have taken a lot of pride in that. I confidence right now is not a problem for our team. We're a very confident team now. Now they are too right now, and for good reason. But we're a really confident team. I don't think we have to sell ourselves. I just in games like this, I just believe that the team that goes out is the most excited, the most fired up. They get after it early.
And your favorite thing, the most physical.
The most physical. And we've talked. I mean, that's all we've talked about this week. If we will go. And probably shouldn't say this on the radio, but that's one thing. I think we are 10 times more physical than they are.
Yeah.
They're athletic, they're tall, they're hard to block, they're good tacklers, but they're not super physical.
Yeah.
We are super, and if we will be physical, I feel like we can impose our will on those guys a little bit. And we started from the first scout report, and if you went to our practice, you've probably heard that word, 1,000 times this week. And our kids have done a great job. When we've needed to be physical, we've been very physical.
Well, Coach, this is the ones you get ready for. This is why you go through all the mess, right?
Yep.
Well, we're excited for it. We wish the best of luck. Good luck. Hope we come back with a W.
Appreciate it.
That's Coach Greg Pointer. Thanks for listening to the Coach Greg Pointer Show on KSCM 106.3. Thanks for listening to the Coach Greg Pointer Coaches Interview on KSCM 106.3, sponsored by M&S Backhoe Service and Marlon D. Carter, Attorney at Law. Join us next time for the Coaches Show.
People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
Ag Texas Farm Credit Services is borrower-owned, and member success is always our purpose. It's the foundation of our cooperative ownership structure. One great incentive of being an Ag Texas stockholder comes in the form of shared earnings. Since 2015, Ag Texas has returned nearly $167 million back to its member owners. Ag Texas knows that supporting farmers and ranchers with reliable credit and crop insurance helps ensure that the heartbeat of agriculture is strong and steady.
CYA Trucking Insurance, located at 400 North Main in Seminole, has the expertise and knowledge to make sure you get the right coverage and the right amount of coverage to cover all your assets. Christy Barnes, along with her staff, David and Crystal, can handle all your trucking and commercial insurance needs. Stop in today for a free quote or call 432-245-4292. You'll appreciate the friendly, efficient service. That number again, 432-245-4292. CYA Trucking and Commercial Insurance Specialists.
We welcome you back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show at 406 South Main in Seminole. You can shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin, out in the elements here at Greenwood. When you hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow.
That's the third member of our broadcast team tonight is the Wind.
The Wind will be the third member of the broadcast team. The fourth member will be our crowd. They are right here amongst us, among us.
Amongst us, yeah.
Among the
we are we among them?
Well, that's kind of what it is.
Okay.
We are the unwashed among them.
There we go.
That's what it is.
There we go.
Special thank you to J-Chem Catalyst, one of the nation's leading oil field chemical providers, Permian Basin wide, for sponsoring our YouTube live video. Let's get you the lineups, brought to you by Corbin's Archery at 616 Southwest 7th in Seminole. Find all your outdoor equipment and supplies by calling Corbin at 432-655-6059. Let's get your Seminole Indian offense at left tackle. 57 Chase Elrod, 6'7", 260. He's a junior. Left guard, 77 Jack Parkey, 5'11", 235. He's a sophomore. Our center is number 50 Isaiah Aguirre, 6'1", 250. He's a senior. Right guard, 56 Noah Alvidrez, 6'4", 260. He's a junior. Right tackle, 54 Reno De Leon, 6'2", 270. He's a senior. Quarterback, number 11 Wyatt Holmstrom, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. He's a senior. He was the Dave Campbell's 4A quarterback of the week this week. Starting at running back, 21 Jared Mendoza, 5'5", 140-pound junior. The X-receiver, number 9 Jordan Garcia, 6'1", 155. He's a junior. The H-receiver, number 20 Stephen Davis, 6'2", 170. He's a junior. The Y receiver, leading receiver in Seminole history, number 1 Logan McCormick, 5'10", 155-pound junior. And the Z receiver, number 14, Matthew Peters, 6'2", 170-pound senior. Unfortunately, his dad's sitting right in front of us. That's mean.
That is mean.
Herman's sitting right there. Go ahead, Dustin.
We'll throw paper at him here a little bit.
We just introduced Matthew, and I introduced you too. There you go. All right, Dustin.
On the defensive side of the ball tonight, up front for the Indians, Nate Trujillo, a 6'4", 240-pound senior. At nose guard, Ryan Sinclair, a 6'3", 225-pound senior. At tackle, Aaron Segala, a 5'8", 210-pound junior. And at the rush end, Hiram Gayton, a 6 foot, 200-pound junior. At the linebacker positions tonight, Ryan Wandenberg, a 6 foot, 150-pound junior. And Brian Hernandez, a 6'10". Boy, he's 6'10".
6'10".
He grew a foot over.
He grew a whole foot.
5'10". How about that?
Yeah.
165-pound senior. In the backfield tonight, Carson Gray, a 5'11", 140-pound junior. Danny Tran at the corner position, 6 foot, 165-pound senior. Austin Olivas at the free safety position, 6'3", 180-pound junior. At the rocket back position tonight, Braden Bailey, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. And at right corner, Weston Dugan, a 5'10", 145-pound sophomore.
Those are your lineups, brought to you by Corbin's Archery. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053. Have you heard of paint protection film? Paint protection film, or PPF for short, prevents rock chips, fading, and minor scratches. PPF even has self-healing properties, plus PPF increases resale value on your vehicle. Paint protection film is a must if you've got a vehicle you care about. We're here at 1303 North Main Street in Seminole. Call 432-245-5080 or search Rascal Auto Works online to get more information.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Well, nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Gaines, Andrews, and Yoakum counties are here to serve you with all your insurance needs. Give one of our friendly, helpful agents a call today at 432-758-3693 or stop by the office at 204 Southeast Avenue C in Seminole. Now's a great time to review your home, auto, and life insurance needs. Our agents will work with you to provide the right amount of coverage to fit your needs and budget. That's Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call today. You'll be glad you did. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha here on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Let's take a look at stats and numbers brought to you by Design Shop at 809 South Main in Seminole for embroidery, silk screens, shirts, caps, and large surface wraps. You can call Shantae and her crew at 432-758-2797. The Indians and Greenwood Rangers. Greenwood comes in 7-1 on the year, 2-0 in district, ranked number 19 on the Harris and AP polls as well. They beat Childress 42-19. Their sole loss was to Sweetwater, 29-25. They beat Andrews 29-28. Beat Shallowater, 35-24. You're going to see common opponents here, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Beat Pecos 56-29. Beat Lubbock Cooper Liberty 42-14, beat Monahans 32-7, and then the last game in district beat Fort Stockton 61-26. The Indians, coached by Greg Pointer, 8-0 on the year, 2-0 in district, number 4 in 4A Division II on the Harris and AP polls. Beat West Plains 56-21, beat Shallowater 14-10. So Greenwood beat them 35-24. You're trying to make comparisons. Indians beat Sweetwater 44-7. Greenwood beat them 29-25, so you wash that one out. Indians beat Liberty 62-15. Greenwood beat Liberty 42-14. Then the Indians, of course, beat Denver City 56-8, beat Hereford 49-17. The Tribe beat Fort Stockton 62-17. Greenwood beat them 61-26. And, of course, the Indians beat Snyder 64-6. Indians host Monahans next Friday. Greenwood goes to Snyder next Friday. So that's a lot of interesting combinations there, Dustin.
Sure is. Like you alluded to right there just before you handed it over to me, Seminole and Greenwood both sit atop the district at 2-0 coming into tonight's ball game. Both have clinched playoff spots. They cannot finish any worse than out of the race. So this is probably going to be the de facto district championship game here tonight. So Seminole, like you alluded to, 8-0 on the year. Greenwood 7-1 coming in. Monahans enters tonight with a 4-4 record overall, 1-1 in district play. They were idle last week. Fort Stockton enters tonight with a 6-3 record, 1-2 in district play, and then Snyder at the bottom of the district standings with a 1-8 record overall and 0-3 in district play. Tonight's district schedule, aside from Seminole and Greenwood here at King Stadium in Greenwood, Stockton is on the road at Monahans tonight. That's a big rivalry game over in Ward County. Has been played for 1,500 years.
At least.
It seems like.
When the dinosaurs were a roaming.
Exactly.
When I was in school.
And Snyder is, yes, whenever Rob was wearing the leather helmet.
That's right.
And not for football reasons.
It's exactly right.
And Snyder is idle tonight. So
that's what's going on, and that's a look at stats and numbers brought to you by Design Shop. When we take a break and come back, we'll get you more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show as we're in the bleachers at Greenwood. You're listening to Seminole Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Agua Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hagen Clark water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
Watson Construction, located at 501 West Dandelion Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160.
Hello everybody, this is CJ, your local McDonald's Director of Operations. I'm inviting you to come visit us at McDonald's. Download the app to order ahead, skip the line and pick up curbside, or dine in for table service, or even use the DoorDash link to deliver your food where you want when you're hungry. Currently, you can save big with our $5 meal deal, which includes a McDouble, McChicken, or hot and spicy, a 4-piece chicken nugget, small fries, and small drink. And don't forget, $3 Happy Meals every Tuesday. We're loving it.
Welcome back once again to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show here at Greenwood as your Seminole Indians about to take on the Greenwood Rangers in a huge District 1 4A Division II ball game. Should be a dandy. Let's take a look around school, brought to you by Hot Works at 603 West Avenue A in Seminole. Get a variety of workouts, including hot yoga. I might need hot yoga after tonight. You think?
You know, we're out here in the elements. Your old bones may stiffen up a little bit.
May? That's already happening.
Okay.
You can call them at 758-6272, man. The Bergens are getting their money's worth on that one. I'm just saying.
They sure are.
Friday and Saturday, boys and girls golf will be at Andrews, so good luck to them. Monday, no school, except for the people that work there. The people that work there have to show up.
What kind of deal is that?
I don't know. It's the end of the 6 weeks.
Did they have that back in Leather Helmet Day?
They did not. We had to go to school no matter what.
Okay.
So there's no school on Monday due to staff development, but the people that work there have to show up. On Wednesday, this is for the sports information director, high school picture retakes all day on Wednesday. So if you didn't like the way the fall picture turned out, that's going to get taken care of on Wednesday. Dustin doesn't like the way any of his pictures turn out.
Neither do the people that take them.
That's exactly right. It's bad on their equipment.
It is.
And as Dustin said earlier, the Indians will play at Monahans next week. The West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show follows our show tonight, 10 to midnight. That'll be on 106.3 in their website. I will do a recap up here. It'll just have to be what it is. And hopefully we'll be able to put that on the show. Tech at Iowa State tomorrow on 106.3 in the website. 1:30 pregame show. And 2:30 kickoff. Of course, the Greg Pointer interview every Friday at 8:05 on 106.3 in the website. Hometown Pride to Picket Show live from the Corner Store Travel Center. 10:05 to 11 every Friday on all platforms, including YouTube. Today was fun. We had a ball on the show today.
And you overcame some technical difficulties.
We did. We normally have 3 mics. Mics got messed up, mixer got mixed up. We used a small mixer. We stuck 1 mic in the middle. It worked better than the 3 mics. I don't know why. Gremlins. We're going to call it gremlins. Something. But show was great, and always join us for that. We thank the folks at the Corner Store for sponsoring that, getting us burritos and drinks.
And you and I had Corner Store for lunch today.
We did have Corner Store for lunch.
That was not planned.
And Tabitha's giving us the dirty look.
It was not planned.
It was not.
I was there before you were.
Sports information director and I had hamburgers, and you had
I had chili cheese fries.
The chili cheese fries are fantastic.
Yes.
Good stuff. So we do appreciate them for sponsoring that. That's going to do it for our look around school. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with a little bit more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
The Corner Store is proud to service all of your convenience store needs at any one of our 3 locations. The Travel Center, located at 2303 Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 with showers available at all times. We carry a large variety of retail items, as well as our well-known hamburgers, breakfast burritos, and our signature item, Judy's Salsa. Check out our full menu on our website, www.cornerstoretx.com, for more information. We're proud to serve our community. Stop by your nearest corner store today, where local matters.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with the wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Does your carpet need a deep cleaning? Then maybe it's time you called Jake Steamers, the carpet cleaner at 432-847-4600. Jake Steamers can handle all your carpet cleaning needs: area rugs, odor control, spot removal, carpet, tile, air ducts, and upholstery steam cleaning. Just call Jake Steamers at 432-847-4600 for a free estimate and get your home or office back in tip-top shape.
Have you ever thought about getting a pilot license? Well, think about it no more. Give Addison Espinosa, owner of Flying Aces Aviation, a call at 432-209-3547. Addison is a certified flight instructor offering flight instruction classes with private lessons and beginners classes. For more information, call Flying Aces Aviation today at 432-209-3547. You'll be glad you did. Welcome you back once again to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show at 406 South Main in Seminole. You can shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Tabitha Franklin running the camera and running the commercials. We appreciate that. If you want shout-outs, text us at 432-212-4311. I think Jackie's asleep, but she's about to wake up. Jackie Williamson, Carol Wilkinson, listening to All Points East and South. Jackie took Carol back to Azle, and I think Carol is in Buc-ee's right now. But they're listening on the road, as always. Tommy Woodard watching in Rio Doce, New Mexico, as always. Go Indians beat Greenwood. Casey Powers checked in. P-O-P-O-P-B. You know what it means.
If you know what it means, you know what it means.
You know what it means. Tanner Moore, the Moores are locked in. Let's go, Tribe. Bennett and CJ are here cheering, and they're saying P-O-P-B. Ask and you shall find out. If you want to shout out, text us at 432-212-4311. The captains are going to meet at midfield. Here are the Indian captains. Rowan Donaldson, again, not playing due to that high ankle sprain. Number 5, Braden Bailey. Number 50, Isaiah Aguirre. And number 11, Wyatt Holmstrom. And that was not my pacemaker going off. That was the Greenwood horn going off.
We're nowhere near a train track either. So
that's it. Again, if you want to shout out, 432-212-4311, and we'll get the captain's conversation. Dustin?
Greenwood captains are number 0, Butts. Let's see, Landon Butts. Number 10, Peyton Rahman. Number 2, Kate. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name.
Cade Rowalt.
Rowalt, yeah.
Rowalt.
Whatever you said. I can pronounce this last one. Ty Box.
Ty Box.
Number 7 for
There you
Greenwood.
go. And there are the captains meeting at midfield. And Tabitha will zoom in on that for you on YouTube if you're on there. We're also on 106.3 back in Seminole. And if you're not there and you can't get YouTube, you can pull up KIKZKSEM.com and click the Tribe link, and you can get the audio there. The official is actually mic'd up here. We'll keep an eye and see what happens. Dustin, this one's highly anticipated.
It sure has. I think this one's been circled since the preseason. So.
And you knew it was going to happen this direction.
Seminoles won the toss, and they've elected to defer to the second half.
And here come the Indians. Tabitha will swing around and get that to you as the Indians are coming in on the sideline.
Greenwood will receive the opening kick. They will take the west end zone here at King Stadium, so they will go into the wind. Wind's going to be a big factor in this ball game tonight. So First quarter, the Indians will have the wind at their back as they'll go left to right or from east to west here if you're familiar with Greenwood.
Let's go Indians from Randy Quisenberry. Also Marv Gregory and Diane saying shout out to Robin Dustin and the West Texas wind. There's going to be a lot of that. Glad you're with us on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. The fans are starting to file in. We're trying to keep room in front of us so we can actually see what's going on. And the fans have been great. They're leaving us lots of room, which is good. They're kind of giving us place to work in here.
We're kind of scared of this camera right here in front of us.
I understand. We're also hoping that the rain stays away. We felt a couple of raindrops, but we're doing the best we can to work on that. Dennis Quisenberry, go Tribe. I feel you, Rob. My bones hurt last night from the JV game. We got you. We're going to take a break as they do the national anthem. That's it for the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. We'll be back in a moment.
Western Insulation, located at 615 Southeast 3rd in Seminole, is the company to call on for all your insulation needs. Western Insulation specializes in spray foam insulation for metal buildings, residential, and much more. Foam roof coatings, fiberglass bat insulation, and insulation supplies. If it's insulation you need, call Western Insulation 432-955-2135 or 432-955-8650 or westerninsulationtx.com.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
It's football night in West Texas, and we're glad to have you with us on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We welcome you to the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion. It's not a broadcast booth, and it's not a porch. We are at the Party Pavilion. It is the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oilfield Production Services at 432-425-6477. So glad you're with us here. Tabitha keeping everything running here. Dustin will get you our first quarter sponsors.
Sonic Drive-In, Tri-County Fast Baling, CNC Irrigation, Memorial Hospital, Gaines County Abstract, McDonald's, Howard McCaleb Tire, Pioneer Gin, Petty Insurance Agency, West Texas National Bank, Rascal Auto Works, and Watson Construction.
Landon Sims and the Sims family checking in. Jackie is back. She bought a turkey. Oh, Carol's back. She bought a turkey. Jackie may still be asleep. There's a good chance Jackie's still asleep. Carol bought a turkey at Buc-ee's. I don't want to know. If you want to shout out, text us at 432-212-4311. This one's going to be a big one. The Indians kick off first. Tribe in white with their black bottoms, the coolest helmets in the state of Texas, with that war bonnet on it. Greenwood in dark blue with white numbers, white helmets, and blue trim. Dustin, this one's going to be fun.
Sure is. I've been looking forward to this one all week long.
And again, shout-outs at 432-212-4311. Wyatt Holmstrom will kick for the Indians. And we're ready to get this one underway on the Sound of the Tribe here on KSEM 106.3. When the camera starts shaking, we will apologize. It kicks up and away, and it will go deep into the end zone, and Greenwood will take over at their own 25. The thing about the Greenwood Rangers that you got to remember, Lincoln Madrid, the quarterback, is a machine. He's done lots of good work for them.
And he's a dual-threat quarterback. He does it on his legs. He does it through the air. I think he had 265 yards and 4 touchdown passes last week. So you've got to be aware of where he's at, what he's doing, and trying to find a way to stop him.
Lincoln Madrid at quarterback for Greenwood. 3 receivers right, and he'll roll right looking. Trying to air it out. Throws across, caught at the 40-yard line, and complete. It'll be a 15-yard gain for number 2 for Greenwood. That's Cade Rowald. And now they're running pace offense, and a first down for Greenwood at their own 40-yard line, just underway on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. A man in motion for Greenwood. Quarterback takes a snap. He'll keep it on the draw play. Coming up the middle, he'll get 2 or 3 yards. Middle of the Indian defense is there with 55, Aaron Sigala and others.
Brought him down at the 44-yard line for second and about 6.
11:39 in the first, just underway on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. No score. Lincoln Madrid at quarterback for Greenwood. 2 receivers to either side in the backfield with him. Madrid looking, throws it out in the flat, complete at midfield, and gets into Indian territory at the 48-yard line. Will be 25. Caden Evans, and another first down for Greenwood.
Greenwood sent 2 receivers deep and was able to throw underneath and find some soft spots in the Indian defense.
Shane Holiday checking in, high from Cleveland, Oklahoma. Richmond Bunch is present, looking for a win. Jake Emig, 29 Palms, California, from the Marines, checking in. Here comes the quarterback. Actually, that's number 5, Nathaniel Romero, coming forward. The Indians defense steps up, and he might have got 2 yards, Dustin.
Carson Gray initially on the tackle right there. Brian Hernandez also on the tackle. Second at about 8 for the Rangers right here.
Second and 8, spot the ball at the 46-yard line of Seminole. Madrid in the shotgun, rolling right, looking. Has time, airs it out. Caught and stuck by Braden Bailey. It looked like, or that was Austin Olivas. Actually, it's number 3 for the Indians. Danny Tran with the tackle, but Greenwood will get the first down.
Greenwood quickly to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be first down at the 37-yard line of Seminole, 10:31 and counting, no score, but Greenwood driving here. 5th play of the drive coming. Quarterback Madrid will keep it, coming up the middle. He'll get 3 or 4 yards, and just like Coach Pointer said, Dustin, Madrid's a threat.
Sure is. Riley Allen leading the way there. He's a big guy, the left tackle for Greenwood.
Shout out to 432-212-4311. Second down and 7 for Greenwood. Spot the ball at the Indians' 29-yard line. 10:05 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard in the first. Madrid will hand it off the first back through, number 5. That's Nathaniel Romero. He'll get ahead for a pretty decent gain.
There's a lightning strike south of us, Rob. It'll be interesting to see if they caught that.
We'll just have to wait and see. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for Greenwood. They're going to spot the ball at the Indian 24-yard line, looks like, Dustin. Yeah.
Third and 1 here.
3rd and 1 at the Indian 24. Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun. Tight formation for Greenwood. Madrid looking. Now he'll be pressured. Gayton trying to run him down. Ball's tipped away. Good coverage by Danny Tran to break that up, and now it's going to bring up 4th and 1, Dustin, the 7th play of the drive.
Greenwood's going to keep their offense on the field with the wind. I'm willing to bet it's a sustained 20 mile an hour or more. So
at least
they're going to have to keep the offense on the field here. Greenwood's got the big package in, so 2 tight ends. They've got big linemen up front. Look for them to try to run up the gut right here.
4th and 1 at the 24-yard line of Seminole. 9:21 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Madrid in the shotgun, tight formation. He'll take the snap and keep, coming up the middle. He'll get the first down and more, breaks a tackle to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Greenwood. Give him a 24-yard run and a touchdown for the quarterback, Lincoln Madrid.
That score comes with the 9:11 left in the first quarter of play. Now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 6-0 with the point after attempt to come.
And Dustin, that's what you always worry about in a tight formation, is one broken tackle.
Yeah, he was just able to bounce off the linebacker right there and get to the outside.
Dylan Payton will try the extra point. The kick is up. It's blocked. So the Indians get the block. We'll go to the break. Tribe down 6-0 on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel, filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens.
Back in the 6 Energy Services broadcast Party Plaza Pavilion. Greenwood will kick it away. It's a low line drive coming left toward Bailey, and it will go out of bounds. The Indians will get good field position here. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for Greenwood. They go 7 plays, 75 yards. It ends with a 24-yard run by Lincoln Madrid. The kick was blocked. With 9:11 left in the first, Greenwood leads the Indians on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard 6-0.
So the Indians are going to make Greenwood re-kick that after a kick out of bounds right there. The block by Austin Levis was a great pressure from the left edge. So, and that may come into factor later on in the game, Rob. Better put a star beside that one.
Cody Washington checking in, and I won't say what you said, Cody. Things are shaking, I understand. Makes sense. If you want to shout out 432-212-4311, we'd love to hear from you. Remount, reload, and re-kick. Greenwood came out just like we expected, Dustin.
Sure did.
Marched down the field, played really well. Now we'll see if the Indians' offense can answer against the Greenwood Rangers. They'll now kick off from their 35. Braden Bailey and Austin Olivas, the Indians' 2 safeties, standing around their own 15-yard line. And we're ready to get this one underway. And the kick is also up and away. It's high and hanging. Will be fielded by Bailey at his own 20, 25-30. Breaks a tackle, 35. Coming outside of the 40. Has some room, 45. To midfield, to the 45-yard line. Give Braden Bailey a 46-yard kickoff return and puts the Indians in great field position.
Good job right there by the Indian special teams of setting up the blocking right there for Bailey. Ball's going to be spotted at the Greenwood 44-yard line for this first down play.
So he read it beautifully, took his blocks, went to the left, and put the Indians in beautiful field position. And here comes the Tribe, Wyatt Holmstrom. In the backfield with him is 21. Jared Mendoza, 3 receivers left and 1 right. Now will send Stephen Davis in motion. Holmstrom looking, taking his time. And he'll take the snap. Looking out, throws it in the flat, complete to Logan McCormick. He'll get up close to the 40-yard line. Give him about a 4-yard gain there, Dustin. They'll give him the forward progress.
Forward progress at the 40 as Indians quickly to the line of scrimmage for second down.
So the football spotted now at the 41-yard line. Be second down and 7 for Greenwood.
Seminole
at the Greenwood 41. Fake the jet sweep, and here comes McCormick. I'm sorry, that's Holmstrom, and he'll slide down. He'll get a good 3 or 4 yard run there, Dustin.
Design quarterback draw right there for the yardage to bring it third and about 2.
Third and about 2 spotted at the 37-yard line of Greenwood. 8:17 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Tight formation for the Indians. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap. Actually, they're running the Wild Indian with Logan McCormick. He'll get a yard or 2, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They were trying to run the Wild Indian, Dustin.
They had Holmstrom split out to the left side of the formation on that play right there and a direct slap to McCormick. Indians are going to line up in the same formation again.
4th down and 1 from the 36-yard line of Greenwood. McCormick will keep it, diving forward. I don't think he's going to get it. I think they're going to turn it over on downs, and they do. The Indians turn the ball over on downs as they try to go for it on 4th, deep in Greenwood territory.
Greenwood will start this drive with 7:38 left here in the first quarter of play. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 6-0 as the Rangers will start this offensive drive on their own 35-yard line.
So now the Indians defense has to step up big here and see if they can make a stop. Tribe offense was moving and then gives it up on 4th down. Greenwood from their own 35, Lincoln Madrid at quarterback. Fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat, complete. Out past midfield to number 4, Dylan Payton. and he'll get a good 21 yards and a first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Indian 47-yard line as they cross midfield again.
So Lincoln Madrid will hand it to the back coming right. He'll break a tackle. No, he won't. Braden Bailey brings down number 5, Nathaniel Romero, for probably a loss.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, Rob, so 2nd and 10 for the Rangers.
7:13 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Greenwood leads Seminoles 6-0. And Lincoln Madrid. And in the backfield with him is Nathaniel Romero. Madrid looking, all kinds of time. Airs it out down the right side, and it's going to be picked off by Austin Olivas. He'll pick it off at the 15-yard line, and just like that, the Indians are back in play.
Seminole will start this drive with 6:52 left here in the first quarter of play. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole trails Greenwood 6-0 as the Indians will now start their offensive drive on their own 15-yard line.
Dustin, this is the kind of ball game this is going to be.
It sure is. That ball kind of hung up there in the air for Madrid, and Austin Olivas was able to run underneath it and dive and catch that ball. So let's see if the Indian offense can get something going right here.
Jackie is up and at him, so Jackie Williamson checking in. Shout out to Stephen Davis from the Gonzalez family. Go Tribe. So Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun at his own 15 takes a snap. Back to throw looking. Now throws it out complete to number 9. That's Jordan Garcia. He took a big hit but hopped right back up. Might have got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're saying that was an incomplete pass, Rob.
They called incomplete.
Yes.
Must hit the ground. So to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Indians. Big hit by Greenwood. Gavin Knelson in the backfield now with Holmstrom. Now he's looking, thrown out in the flat, complete to Jordan Garcia again, breaking the tackle, moving forward. And he'll get up around the 18, maybe 19-yard line to bring up 3rd down to about 6, Dustin.
Sure is. Indians going to have to figure out something against this Greenwood defense. They're bringing a lot of pressure here early.
3rd and 6. Holmstrom in the shotgun, taking the snap, back to throw looking. Throws it out the left. Caught by Jordan Garcia. That's a keep on trucking first down at the 30-yard line. Give him a 14-yard gain and a first down.
Holmstrom did a great job of putting that ball where only Garcia could go up and get it. So great 1-2 combo right there.
Ball at the 30-yard line of Greenwood, 1st and 10, 6:15 left in the quarter. Holmstrom looking now, keep it, coming right, breaking tackles, moving forward to the 40, spinning ahead, 15 yards for another keep on trucking first down. A good run by Wyatt Holmstrom.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Indian 44-yard line for this first down play.
Shout out to 432-212-4311. And Holmstrom will take the snap with time in the pocket looking all day. Now throw it out to the left. Caught by Jordan Garcia in Greenwood territory at the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards and a keep on trucking first down.
Great job and recognition of the busted play and the scramble drill right there. Find the green open spot and catch that ball.
203 Northeast Avenue G for keep on trucking. Handoff to Gavin Knelson coming right. Nothing doing. Greenwood's 42. Dakota Underhill came in and made a stop and bring up 2nd down and 10.
Go ahead, Rob.
7th play of the drive for the Indians to start at their own 15 is now at the Greenwood 46.
Indian offensive line just couldn't get a push on that last play right there.
5:23 and counting on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians down 6-0. Holmstrom will take the snap looking, back to throw, pressured, throws it to Stephen Davis, complete at the Greenwood 40. Ahead to the 35-yard line, he'll get another. Keep on trucking first down and an 11-yard gain.
Greenwood has kind of resulted in or reverted back to dropping 8 men back in pass coverage, so interesting to see that happening.
So the ball at the 35-yard line of Greenwood. Holmstrom looking pressured, and he'll be sacked. He's going to be brought down. There's a flag down. Now they hold everything. Let's see what that call is, Dustin.
Might be a face mask against Greenwood. I'm not quite sure.
It's entirely possible that it could be. Let's see what the call is here. Tabitha doing a great job on the camera. Having a conversation with the officials. 4:54 left in the first of the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Greenwood 6, Seminole nothing, but the Tribe marching. We're on the 8th play of the drive. Face mask on Greenwood. And that'll give the Indians an automatic keep on trucking first down. The 2nd penalty of Greenwood in the first quarter, Dustin.
More importantly, that's going to give the Indians 15 yards closer to the end zone.
That's the most important part. And it will spot it right at the 20. We'll call that The Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 North Main, 758-3678. Get you a dozen red roses from Seminole Floral. 8th play of the drive, starting for the Indians. Now at the 20-yard line of Greenwood, 1st and 10. Man in motion is McCormick. Holmstrom back to throw, looking, rolls right. He'll air it out down the right side, incomplete, overthrown. Holmstrom was pressured pretty well there, Dustin.
Sure was. Number 11, Wayne Walson, was on the pressure right there. Great pickup by Gavin Knelson, the sophomore running back, but Holmstrom was on the run and just had no room to go and had to get it out of bounds.
So the Indians now 2nd down and 10 from the Greenwood 20. The clock stops with 4:35 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Tribe down 6-0 to Greenwood in the first. Indians empty backfield, 3 receivers left and 2 right for Wyatt Holmstrom. Wyatt surveying the defense. He'll take the snap. Now looking. He'll run forward to the 15, to the 10, and that'll be another keep on trucking first down for the Indians as the Tribe get down to the 9-yard line on the great run by Wyatt Holmstrom. Good read.
Great recognition right there that the defense was giving back and getting into coverage, and he had the open field right there in the middle, so 1st and goal for the Indians.
Here comes the 10th play of the drive for the Indians that start at their own 15-yard line. Is now at the Greenwood 9. 1st and goal for the Indians. Knelson in the backfield. Nelson, the man in motion. Fake pitch for Holmstrom, running left, trying to break a tackle, might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Late flag right there, Rob. I believe that's going to be against the Indians for a hold.
Hold everything. We'll see what the laundry is. Holmstrom might have got back to the line of scrimmage, not sure, but we'll see what the call is. And you're right, Dustin, it is going to be a hold on the Indians. So that'll be a 10-yard loss for the Tribe.
It's going to back the Indians up to the Greenwood 19-yard line. Still 1st and goal for the Indians.
3:58 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians down 6-0 here in the first quarter. Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. So 1st and goal, right, Dustin? Yeah, 1st and goal from the 19.
Yes.
Empty backfield again for the Tribe. 3 receivers right and 2 left. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. Taking his time surveying the defense. And he'll take the snap. Looking, throws it out the right side. Caught by Matthew Peters for the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Great gain by Peters, and to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 4.
Great job right there by the Indian offense, calling that play right there. Found some soft coverage in Greenwood's defense. Get that positive yardage.
Shout out to Tabitha on the camera, doing great work. Got a penalty on Greenwood. Not sure what that was.
I didn't see what the call was either, but it's going to move half the distance to the goal.
It'll move the Indians half the distance to the goal, so we'll call it another penalty on Greenwood, 3 on the.
And it's going to give the Indians a fresh set of downs.
So it's 1st and goal from the 3 for the Tribe now. Tight formation, Knelson in the backfield with Holmstrom. Fakes the handoff, throws it to McCormick. Touchdown Indians on a 4-yard pass.
That score comes with 3:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Now the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. This game is tied 6-6 with the point after attempt to come.
Good drive, Dustin.
Sure was. As we're also battling the Greenwood scoreboard because it says 7-6 on the scoreboard, but we know it's 6-6.
Tabitha's got the scoreboard right, I'll guarantee you.
Yeah, they're cycling back trying to get through. Now they're saying they got 15.
Let's get the Flatland Oilfield Trucking Kick, owned by K.O. Hughes locally at 806-781-2527. Wyatt Holmstrom to try the extra point. Snap back, the hold's down, the kick is up. It's good. Tribe's ahead 7-6. Back after this.
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing.
Do you have property you need to sell? Consider selling your house to Integrity Homes for cash. We're your local home buyers, and we want to buy your home for cash. We'll pay all the closing costs, and you pay no realtor commissions. There's no gimmicks and no games. Give us a call today at 432-955-6803. Again, there's no closing costs. We buy your property in as quick as 30 days. Visit our website, integrityhomestx.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha, KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Found out it was a face mask. I got 3 text messages letting me know. Thank you guys for letting me know. It was a face mask down there that got the Indians in position. Let's get you this Flatland Oilfield Trucking kick by Wyatt Holmstrom, high, deep, and I don't think it's playable, Dustin.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
And so Greenwood will take over at their own 25-yard line. Boy, both teams have been impressive here, Dustin.
They sure have. It's been everything we've expected. Both teams come out firing. It's going to come down to penalties and turnovers tonight.
Lincoln Madrid, the junior quarterback for Greenwood, he's the straw that stirs the drink, according to Coach Greg Pointer. He's been doing work along with Nathaniel Romero, the running back, and number 4, Dylan Payton, the wide receiver. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Greenwood at their own 25-yard line. Madrid will take the snap. Hand it to the first back coming forward, and he gets lit up like a Christmas tree but stays on his feet, and he'll dive forward for a 5-yard gain. Good piece of running there by Nathaniel Romero. Boy, he got hit hard by Hiram Gayton.
He sure did, but Hiram just wasn't able to wrap up right there on that, and the running back was able to bounce off and land on his feet and get some extra yardage. Brings up 2nd and about 5.
So he'll get up to the 30-yard line with 2:53 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Again, here comes Romero, and he'll get a big run up the field, 11 yards and a first down for Greenwood.
Well, Greenwood offensive line is sure getting some push up here early against the Indian defensive front.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Greenwood. 2:35 and counting on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Tribe up 7-6 on Greenwood. Snap back to Madrid. He'll hand it off to Romero. He might have gotten forward for a yard or 2 there, Dustin.
Carson Gray on the tackle for the Indians coming in from the backfield positions.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. 2nd down and 8 for Greenwood.
Shout-out to Keith German and family. They're listening in. He just texted a while ago. Todd Lee, our buddy, is listening from Abilene tonight. He texted as well.
Ball at the 43-yard line of Greenwood. 2 minutes exactly left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard in the first. Madrid, the quarterback. Romero in the backfield with him. 3 receivers right and 1 to the left. And Madrid looking to the sideline to get the play. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd down and 8. He'll take the snap, looking, throws it out in the right flat, complete. And a good tackle there by Gray for the Indians. Get the completion to number 2, Cade Rowald.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Greenwood 48-yard line, 3rd and about 3 here.
1:29 and counting on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians up 7-6 on Greenwood.
Yard to gain mark for Greenwood is at the Seminole 49-yard line.
The long look to the sideline trying to slow the tempo, either one.
Which temple is that? The Temple of Doom?
Temple of Doom. Madrid will keep it coming left, looking to throw. There's out, it's blocked by number 52 for the Indians. That's Ryan Sinclair. Get that shot out of here, Dustin.
He did exactly what a defensive lineman is supposed to do. He breaks through. He got in the quarterback's passing lane, put his hands up, and good things happen whenever you put your hands up as a defensive lineman.
We're going to call that a block shot.
Sure
That's
will.
a bang biscuit block shot.
And speaking of somebody that can block some shots, you got one right there in front of you, Rob.
That's right. I saw him. Trying to do some work here.
We're talking about Jaden Cottrell sitting in the stands here tonight watching his former
And now the
teammates home.
Indians are going to call a Gaines Gym timeout, and we'll take it with them there at 6:10. What is Gaines Gym? 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole. Back after this.
For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911. Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390.
Back from the Gaines Gym timeout, we're here in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion as we're amongst the crowd. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha on KSEM 106.3.
And what a great crowd from Seminole.
We do have a great crowd, and they're making all kinds of noise, and they're leaving us plenty of room. We appreciate them. 4th down and 3 for Greenwood from their own 48. They're going for it. Madrid in the shotgun with Romero in the backfield with him. Madrid's going to keep it. Try to throw it. It's thrown out. And a catch. They're going to call it a catch and a first down for Greenwood in Seminole territory at the 44-yard line.
Greenwood is 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. The other one, if you remember, was a touchdown run by Madrid there early in the quarter.
The catch by Caden Evans, putting the feet down and getting the first down for Greenwood. 59 seconds left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Quarterback Madrid will keep it. The good push by the Greenwood line. They'll move it forward for about 3 or 4 yards before the Indians defense makes a stop.
Forward progress is going to put the ball at the Indian 38-yard line, bring up second and about 4.
Our buddy Casey Powers checking in, telling us Graham 7, Brock nothing early.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a barn burner tonight.
That one's like this one. It's going to be a slugfest the entire evening. 2nd down and 4 for Greenwood from the Indian 38-yard line. Madrid taking the snap, looking, throws it out across. Intended for Dylan. And Danny Tran broke it up. Intended for Dylan Payton.
The senior did a great job of coming around and knocking that ball away at the right time.
So to bring up 3rd down and 4. Danny with the good coverage, and I'll tell you, Dylan Payton, junior receiver, is the one that Coach Pointer warned us about in the pregame show as being a threat for them, and Danny with the good coverage. 3rd and 4 for Greenwood from the Indian 37. 20 seconds, the clock is stopped now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard in the first. Madrid, the quarterback, Romero in the backfield with him. Couple of receivers to right, he'll send one in motion. Madrid coming left is going to keep it. Lowers the pad level, gets to the 35. It's going to bring up another 4th down at about 2.5, Dustin.
Indian defense is going to call a timeout right here and make sure that they get everything lined up as best as they can.
We'll take a Gaines Gym timeout with them and be right back.
Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Guy Cheney in Seminole, 400 South Main in downtown Seminole.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, 4th and 1 for Greenwood from their 36. Madrid rolling forward. I don't know if he got it, Dustin. I think the Indians might have stopped him. Hold everything. The Indians held and made him turn it over on down.
Braden Bailey on the initial hit right there did a great job of stepping up and catching Madrid. Madrid was trying to stretch that out to the right side of the formation. Just was able to do that. Great job again by the Indian defense as they turned it over on downs.
That is a great work there by John Richmond and his defensive crew. Did a really good job.
Yes. So Indians will start this drive with 7 seconds left here in the first quarter of play on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Seminole 7, Greenwood 6.
Indians on their own 35-yard line will start this drive. Holmstrom in the shotgun. As Dustin said, 7 seconds left in the quarter. He'll take the snap. Run a little flea flicker back to Holmstrom. They're going to air it out. And it's incomplete. It was intended for McCormick, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Indians 7, Greenwood 6. You're listening to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Stock up and save with wholesale prices for all your fundraisers, weddings, restaurants, stores, food trucks, and convenience stores at Quality Produce Warehouse, 9 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway. Quality Produce Warehouse open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday with a huge selection of produce, Mexican chips, Mexican candy, Mexican Cokes, drinks, and much more. All the discount prices. And don't forget to stop at our Quality Produce store, 1501 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oil-filled electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and maidens.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth, Dustin will get you our second quarter sponsors.
Commercial Tire, Quick and Clean, It's Stitches and Designs, Fernando's Body Shop, Dr. Michael Q. Watson, Flying Aces Flight School, The Lumberyard and Supply, First United Bank.
Holmstrom will keep it on the draw. Sorry, Dustin, moving forward to the 40. He'll slide in. He'll get an 8-yard gain to bring up second down and short.
Permian Basin Abstract and Integrity Homes.
Once again, you're in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha on KSEM 106.3. They're calling it third down. It should be second down for the Indians at 3. Holmstrom back to throw, looking, rolling right. He'll have all kinds of room. He'll get forward for a keep-on-trucking first down and down right around midfield, give him about an 8-yard gain.
Holmstrom did a great job of surviving the pressure from Colton Armedia, the defensive lineman from Greenwood that was pushing through the middle.
Shout out to the Tribe, Todd and Lisa Cox. Glad you're with us here on KSEM 106.3. Holmstrom, 1st and 10 from his own 49, throws it out in the flat, complete. The 40, the 39-yard line will be a keep-on-trucking first down to number 14 for the Indians, Matthew Peters.
Indian offense is doing a great job of picking up the various blitzes that the Rangers are putting forth.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of Greenwood. Holmstrom will keep it on a broken play. He'll dive forward for about 3 or 4 yards. Good job of making something out of nothing.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Greenwood 38-yard line for this second down play.
Here comes the 6th play of the drive for the Indians to start their own 35-yard line. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Second down and about 7. 10:47 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Tribe up 7-6. The throw caught by the Indians running back. Breaking tackles to the 30-yard line is 21. Jared Mendoza, great job of staying on his feet, Dustin.
The old Madden 25 spin move right there a couple of times.
To bring up second down and 1.5. They throw it out in the flat, complete to Matthew Peters. He'll get ahead for 3, and that'll be another keep-on-trucking first down, Dustin.
Should be. They are moving the sticks here, Rob.
1st and 10 for the Indians. We'll spot the football at the Greenwood 32. Holmstrom in the shotgun, twin receivers to either side. Mendoza in the backfield with him. Holmstrom takes the snap, back to throw looking. Indians pick up the pass. Throw is caught by Logan McCormick to the 10-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain, another keep-on-trucking first down. You're in the Seminole 4 red zone at 758-3678. Get your dozen roses.
Great job by McCormick right there of judging the ball against the wind right there, going up at the right time, bringing that down. It's lightning strikes again.
8th play of the drive for Holmstrom. Will take it, throw it out to McCormick, moving forward to the 2-3 yard line, and he'll be held up right there. It'll be second down and goal from the 3.
If you're watching on YouTube, we've got lightning to the southeast of the stadium here. It's just outside the 10-mile range. I'm not sure how far away, but we can see it from the distance.
As long as it stays out that direction, we're good. Second down and goal for the 4 from the Indians. Holmstrom back to throw. Throws it out in the flat, complete to McCormick. Indian touchdown. Logan McCormick in the end zone for Seminole.
That score comes with 9:25 left here in the second quarter of play. Now on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads Greenwood 13-6 with a point after attempt to come.
So what do we do if it does rain, Dustin?
We play football.
Talking about this stuff.
We play football.
Oh, I got you. Fair enough. We'll stay out here and make it work.
Exactly.
The Flatland Oilfield Trucking extra point coming from Wyatt Holmstrom. Great drive for the Indians. 9 plays that went through 2 quarters. And we'll wait for the snap. Higgins, the holder. The snap's back. The hold is down. The kick is good. Tribe up 14-6 back after this.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, or propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class. In the coaching business, Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth, Rob, Tabitha, and Dustin on KSCM 106.3. Thank you for the text messages. I got people telling us the weather's coming our way. We see it. Terry and Mike Elder checking in. And Beverly says nothing to the west right now, but stuff sneaking up on us. Beverly Short is checking in as well.
Meteorologist Landon Sims said that cloud that we're looking at is moving off to the east.
Good. So a fair catch for Greenwood around their own 30-yard line. Let's get the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for you. Indians go 9 plays, 65 yards. It ends with a 4-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. The kick after was good. With 9:25 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, it's Seminole 14 and Greenwood 6.
Much needed score right there by the Indians to get the momentum back on the side.
Grateful for all you guys checking out on us. We appreciate you. We are out in the weather. We're enjoying it, aren't we, Tabitha?
Amongst the crowd, I'm loving it.
Tabitha's hanging in there. She's trapped under the table. Greenwood will have it at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Madrid will hand it off to Romero. Hurdles the guy. He'll get forward for about 5 yards.
Don't think you want to hurdle when you got Austin Olivas coming up like he just did.
Not a good deal.
Seminole Scud might get a hold of him.
Hey, that's the heat-seeking missile. Got a chunk of him. 2nd down and 7. He might have got 3 yards on the hurdle. 2nd and 7 for Greenwood as they look to the sideline. Lincoln Madrid with Romero in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left. They'll throw it out in the flat, complete to Romero, and nothing doing. A good read by Keaton Gray.
Swing pass right there, just wasn't able to develop. Indians did a great job of playing disciplined defense right there, staying within their assignments and stretching that defense out.
Said the name wrong. Carson Gray making the play. So Carson Gray making the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 7, so no gain on that play. As the Seminole crowd gets into it, Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun. Romero in the backfield with him. Twin receivers to either side. 8:20 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. The throw is intended for number 4, Dylan Payton. It falls incomplete. Great coverage by the Indians. Brings up 4th down for Greenwood. That's another great stop.
Sure was. And this brings up another 4th down for Greenwood, and I don't think they'll be able to try to convert this one as they bring the special teams unit on it.
Another good job by John Richmond's defense to make the stop. Braden Bailey dangerous, standing back at his own 30-yard line, and Greenwood to punt. Dustin, can you see that number from there?
No, I can't, but I'll get it for you.
I don't know if it's 4 or 7 that's punting for Greenwood. It's 7. Number 7 punting for Greenwood. That's Ty Box. That's the name Dustin can say.
Number 4.
It's actually number 4, Tabitha. All right, Dylan Payton makes the kick. Bailey will pick it up at his own 18 dangerously, moving forward to the 20. Now head to the 25, making something out of nothing. So Braden doing a good job to get Indians better field position.
He was able to dance away from one move right there, or from one defender right there, but just could not quite get turned upfield.
So the Indians will have the ball at their own 25-yard line.
Seminole will start this drive with 7:59 left here in the second quarter of play. On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads Greenwood 14-6.
It's actually M&S Backhoe and Services
Sorry about
scoreboard,
that.
but we'll take it.
Yeah, I forgot. I got an old sheet, so
I understand.
forgive me.
No forgiveness. None. Empty backfield for Holmstrom. Throws it out to flat, complete. To Matthew Peters. He gets ahead for a big gain. 14 yards and to keep on trucking. First get down for Matthew Peters.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Indian 40-yard line for this first down play.
Okay, you make fun of my old stuff. Now you've got old stuff.
Well,
I'll
yes.
see how it is.
See, I forgot to print out my new one. Go
They'll
ahead.
give him 15 yards in the first down. Indians at their own 40. Throw it across the middle, complete. Again to Matthew. Actually, that's number 20, Stephen Davis. Give him about 7 yards on that. Spot the ball at the Indian 47-yard line. Second down and 3. Holmstrom in the shotgun, twin receivers. I think Gavin Knelson in the backfield with him. Holmstrom will keep it on the quarterback draw. Moving forward to midfield, spins. Ahead, gets a keep on trucking. First down and a 6-yard gain.
Ball's going to move inside of Ranger territory. Going to be spotted at the Greenwood 47-yard line for this first down play.
7:16 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Tribe up 14-6. Holmstrom in the shotgun, back to throw with time looking. Airs it out across the middle. Caught by Jordan Garcia at the 35-30, breaks the tackle. To the 25 to the 22-yard line. Give him 19 yards and a keep on trucking first down.
Indians are clicking on this drive right here as the ball's going to be spotted at the Greenwood 24-yard line.
We'll move it forward now to the 23, first and 10. 3 receivers left and 1 to the right, and now Greenwood wants a Gaines Gym timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is how you Sonic.
Check out the Lumberyard located 1/2 mile south of Seminole, just off the Andrews Highway. The Lumberyard probably has whatever you're looking for and most likely in stock. So for all your building needs, along with electrical supplies, plumbing supplies, power tools, garden supplies, barbecue grills, and much more. And remember, they also have all your True Value hardware supplies. That's the Lumberyard and Supplies serving Seminole and the surrounding area. Call 432-758-5566.
Back from that Gaines Gym timeout, the Tribe has it first and 10 at the Greenwood 23. Holmstrom in the shotgun, twin receivers to either side. Knelson in the backfield with him. Holmstrom throws it out in the flat, complete to Stephen Davis, breaks the tackle. Moving ahead to the 15-yard line. He'll be in the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 North Main. You can go there and get your dozen red roses, Dustin.
Going to bring up second and about 6 here for the Indians.
6th play of the drive for the Tribe that started at their own 25-yard line. Is now at the Greenwood 18. Holmstrom now looking. Twin receivers to either side. Gavin Knelson in the backfield with him. 6:46 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard in the first half. Tribe up 14-6. Holmstrom surveys the defense. Indians hold their position, running the clock a little bit here. And now Holmstrom reading the defense once again. 3, 2, 1 on the play clock, and now Holmstrom back to throw and keep it on the quarterback draw. Moving forward to the 15, falls down around the 13-yard line to bring up third down and about 2, Dustin.
Great recognition right there, the coverage and the change of the coverage, and Holmstrom was able to slip through and get the first down.
They're going to call it 3rd and 1, Dustin. 3rd and 1 from the 14-yard line of Greenwood.
Indians got a unbalanced offensive line with 3 linemen to the left side of the formation. right side of the formation, excuse me.
And Holmstrom in the shotgun, Knelson beside him. Calvin Petty in the H-back position. A single receiver out right and one to the left. Holmstrom waiting, will take the snap. They'll run the inside handoff to McCormick. Trying to break a tackle. He'll fall forward. I don't know if he got it, Dustin. We'll see.
The yard to gain mark, it looks like it's going to be about a yard short, Rob.
Hold everything. We'll see where they mark the football. It's so close to the 13-yard line, Dustin.
I would, if I was Coach Pointer, I'd be asking for a measurement.
And I think they are going to have a measurement. I won't do my speech.
Yes, please.
But we will tell you we're in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion out here amongst the masses. We're having a ball out here with the crowd.
And on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole is leading Greenwood 14-6 with 5:55 left.
Will it be a left foot or a right foot spot, and which old guy pulled which chain the right length?
I believe the Indians got it, Rob.
You've got it on the video right up here. We'll see if the Indians can get that first down.
Oh,
and they do.
More than a football length.
It is a keep on trucking first down for the Tribe. Keep on trucking at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Transportation bookkeeping for trucking at 758-2403. Man, thanks to all our sponsors.
Sure would.
They do a great job for us.
We greatly appreciate them.
So first down for the Indians at the 13-yard line of Greenwood. 5:54 and counting left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Old men make excuses when they don't remember. That's what I do. Indians up 14-6. Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. I'll check them when I get a minute. Holmstrom will keep it coming forward. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
Design play call right there for the quarterback keeper. Going to give them the line of scrimmage back, so 2nd and 10 for the Indians.
Go Indians, Ron and Cheryl Presley from Lubbock. Glad y'all are checking in. Holmstrom back to throw, out in the flat, complete to Gavin Knelson, close to the 5-yard line. He got a good gain there, Dustin.
Going to bring up 3rd and about 2 here. Yes.
Spotted at the 5-yard line. Here comes the 10th play of the drive for the Indians. It started at their own 25. It's at the Greenwood 5. Holmstrom with an empty backfield. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. 5:12, and the clock is stopped on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Holmstrom moves into a deep shotgun formation, standing around the 10 of Greenwood. He'll take the snap, back to throw, looking all day. Now he's going to roll to his right, come back to his left. He's got all kinds of room. Now he's going to throw it. Incomplete, intended for Jordan Garcia.
Garcia had a paw on it, just couldn't pull it in.
So this will bring up 4th down, and now the Indians are going to have a field goal attempt. Here's what's interesting. Normally, you've got Rowan Donaldson kicking. You have Wyatt Holmstrom handling the kicking duties for the Indians.
Wyatt has proven that he can kick the ball and kick the ball with accuracy. So the ball's going to be spotted, or the kick's going to be spotted at the 13-yard line, so 23-yard field goal right here.
23-yard field goal attempt for Wyatt Holmstrom.
Go ahead, Rob.
With 5:01 left in the first half.
Ball's going to be spotted on the right hash here.
On the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Snap back, the hold is down, the kick is up, plenty of distance.
It's good.
And it is good. Tribe up 17-6 back after this.
Dr. Michael Q. Watson, MD, is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson's available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. Located across from Memorial Hospital. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha, KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. The Tribe up 17-6. We'll get this Flatland oil field trucking kick for Wyatt Holmstrom. It's up and it's high, and it'll be fielded on a fair catch by Greenwood at their own 26. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. That Flatland oil field kick by Wyatt Holmstrom was 23 yards, ended an 11-play, 75-yard drive with 4:56 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
It's great to see the Indians be able to put 3 points on the board right there, kind of spread the distance out on this Ranger squad. Greenwood has shown up and played a great ball game this first half. Indians have answered and has a little bit of momentum on their side.
Lori and Bobby Garcia checking in. Thanks for the compliment. We appreciate it. Text us at 432-212-4311 if you want a shout-out. Lincoln Madrid, he'll keep it on the quarterback run. He'll move forward for about 3 or 4 yards. The interior of the defense for the Indians is there to make the stop.
Ball's going to move up to the Greenwood 30-yard line, going to bring up second at about 5. I'd like to give a shout-out to my boss and her husband, Susan and David Murphy. They're watching us tonight from back at home. Boss, appreciate you for letting me do all this.
That's right, and Susan, thanks for letting him leave a little early. Appreciate you. 4:30 and counting on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 17-6. And now you've got Lincoln Madrid looking toward the sideline to try to get a play. And he'll take the snap. Keep it coming left. Nothing doing. Hiram Gayton ran him down and brought him down for about a 3-yard loss.
Great job by Gayton. Gayton's been doing some linebacker work. He's originally a defensive end, but he's been doing some linebacker work tonight for the Indians, and he's done a great job coming in and getting pressure.
He's in for the injured Rowan Donaldson. Had to come in there and play, so they've moved other defensive ends into place. We sure do hope Rowan gets back pretty soon. 3:49 and counting. 3rd down and 10 for Greenwood. Ball's moved back to their 26, maybe closer to the 25-yard line. 3rd down. They're taking a lot of time on the play clock, Dustin.
They sure are. You know, they were running pace early in the ball game. Now they're doing ball control.
21-0 Graham over Brock at the half. Madrid will air it out down the left side. Tipped away by Logan McCormick in playing corner for the Indians. McCormick with an athletic tip and tipped it away from the receiver, Dylan Payton.
That is what you call sailing out right there. Great job by McCormick to force 4th down again for the Rangers as Greenwood will come in to punt.
That is an athlete being an athlete, Dustin. Incredible play. Shout out to Rhett and Bailey. That's Herschel Jones. They're watching from Eastland. Gary and Sherry Calloway watching from Andrews. Glad you're with us. Greenwood will punt with number 4, Dylan Payton. Back to receive for the Indians is number 5, Braden Bailey at his own 30. The kick is up and away. Bailey will catch it at his own 27. Stumbles, will fall forward and come down around the 34-yard line. The tall grass got him, Dustin.
I think if he was able to get some footing right there, we might have had a big return.
Yep. Indians will get fairly decent field position here.
Seminole will start this drive on their own 33-yard line. With 3:13 left here in the second quarter of play on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
And Jackie and Carol with the meme stream going. Again, if you want to shout out, 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. Jared Mendoza in the backfield with him. Twin receivers to either side, 3:13 left in the first half, as Dustin said on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Tribe up 17-6. Holmstrom back to throw, being pressured, rolling, and now he's going to be brought down. He'll get sacked for about a 3 or 4 yard loss.
Luke fails on the tackle right there as he brought the pressure for the Greenwood defense. Going to be about a loss of about 8 for the Indians.
So bring up 2nd and 18, move the ball back to about the 27-yard line of Seminole. 2:46 in the clock, moving here in the first half. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. We'll get you scores from around the area. We'll get you a drive summary, and we're liable to have people talk to us, as many people we got sitting around us.
We may do some live interviews.
We might have to do that. Empty backfield for Holmstrom. Back to throw looking. Here comes the pressure. Set up the screen in the middle, complete to Jason Robledo. He'll get back to the 30-yard line. That's about it. And now Greenwood is going to ask for a Gaines Gym timeout. We'll take it with him and be right back.
There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire model.
Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance 758-2223 or stop by the office.
Back from that Gaines Gym timeout. Third down and about 13 for the Indians from their own 30-yard line. 2:22 left in the first half. Holmstrom back to throw. Rolling left. Trying to break a tackle, and he does. Moving forward, has some room. To the 35, to the 37-yard line. Great job by Wyatt Holmstrom to make something out of nothing, Dustin.
Sure was. He was very elusive on that play right there. Was able to break through and get some positive yardage, but not before fourth down.
We'll get another Gaines Gym timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511 South Main in Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all your auto body repair needs. Windshield replacement, hail damage, repair, complete paint jobs, and insurance estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main.
Welcome you back from that Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole, where you can work out and grab a protein shake. Got all kinds of shout-outs. Alex says all four of the Heinemans are tuning in, and we got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of people texting in trying to program the show. I should have never said anything about interviewing somebody. Now I got 5,000 people to interview. Indians are in punt formation. Holmstrom will get the punt away. The Indians don't punt much, and this will be their first punt of this ball game. And the ball will settle around the 40-yard line, and that's where Greenwood will take over.
Greenwood will start this drive with 2:01 left here in the second quarter of play on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
Yeah, interview. Everybody's giving me suggestions on who interview. Aaron Heineman says we better bring our A game on the costumes. We'll do that. Get her done all the way from Canton City, Colorado. Gary Rumans, class of 1980. Let's Go Tribe, PJ Darian and Nicholas Garcia watching from home. Glad they're checking in as well. Greenwood will start at their own 40-yard line. I don't think we're going to do any interviews. I think we'll just have to deal with what we got. Madrid will take the snap, hand it to Romero. Nothing doing. Middle of the Indians' defense is there. Ryan Sinclair did what, Dustin? Ate him up like a bad sandwich.
He sure did. Great disciplined play right there by Sinclair.
What a great first half of football
Sure
this has
was.
been.
Sure was.
Minute 46 and counting on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 6, still anybody's ball game. Madrid in the shotgun with Romero in the backfield with him. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Clock running a minute 30. 14 on the play clock, and it's moving.
Indians showing blitz. 3-3 stack defense.
And Madrid will take the snap. Back to throw looking. Airs it out down the left side into double coverage and incomplete intended for 25. Caden Evans, that's good coverage by the Tribe defense.
Sure was. The blitz didn't happen right there. The Indians dropped back into coverage. Only rushed 3 right there, but third down and about 11 here for the Rangers.
You got Logan. Actually, that was Danny Tran along with Austin Olivas on the coverage there, Dustin. Third down and 11, as Dustin said. Minute 14, and the clock is stopped now on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole up 17-6 on Greenwood. And the quarterback, Lincoln Madrid. Twin receivers to either side. He'll hand it to Romero coming up, and there's nothing there. Hiram Gayton, he ate him up like a bad sandwich.
Indians are going to call Gaines Gym timeout after that stop.
And we'll take it with them. A 30-second break. We'll be right back.
The cold weather's arriving once again, and now's the time to insulate your home. Give A&P Supply a call and get all the details about attic insulation, along with many other types of insulation to make your home much more energy efficient. If you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Versetta Stone. And now, to serve you better, A&P Supply is now open on Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole, just off the Seagraves Highway, or call 955-0007.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin, KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Indians up 17-6 on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Greenwood has it. 4th down from their own 37-yard line, and punting will be Dylan Payton. Back to receive for the Indians will be number 5, Braden Bailey, standing about his own 15-yard line.
Pretty close to the Ector County line.
Somewhere around there.
Way this wind's going tonight.
And it's blowing right to the back of the punter. They're going to waste as much play clock as they can. The kick is up and away. It's a line driver. It will take a bounce in front of Braden. He's going to let it bounce out of bounds, and that's where the Indians will take over around the 17-yard line.
Seminole will start this drive with 1:02 left here in the second quarter play. On the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
So the Indians end up, Dustin, after they gave up the big first drive, picked by Austin Olivas, over on downs, punt, punt, punt. So John Richmond's defense has stepped up big after the one big play at the beginning of the ball game.
And the Indian offense, they sputtered a little bit early right there. They've been firing on all cylinders. So great adjustments on the offensive side as well.
So as Dustin said, 1:02 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Tribe up 17-6 from their own 17, empty backfield for Holmstrom. Back to throw, looking out in the flat, incomplete, intended for Stephen Davis to bring up second down. That wasted 1 second.
That ball came off hot.
It did. It was smoking. Here comes the wind, man. Woo, it's making everything shake. Hang in there. That was a nice breeze.
I got the camera.
Attaboy. We knew we had you around for something. We got Dustin to hold the camera. Tabitha's holding the computer. Empty backfield for Wyatt again. 3 receivers right and 2 left. 59 seconds left in the half. Holmstrom in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to the right. Quarterback draw. Coming left to 20. Breaks the tackle to 25. Moving ahead to the 26-yard line. He'll be just short of first down yardage.
Yard to gain mark is at the 27-yard line.
They'll spot him at the 26 and bring up third down, about 1.5 yards. Holmstrom in the shotgun, 37 seconds left in the first half on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 6, and now Holmstrom will change the play. Twin receivers either side, Knelson in the backfield with him. Holmstrom will take the snap, hand it to Gavin. Stutter stepping, moving forward. He'll get a keep on trucking first down.
And the Indians, I think, are going to be happy to just take this one in at the half.
And I think they're going to stop the clock to mark the first down.
But they'll start it back up once the change is set.
And do we have a Gaines Gym timeout? No, we don't.
No, we don't. We're going to the half.
So we will end the half with the Indians leading 17-6 on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. Tribe 17, Greenwood 6. You're listening to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Pioneer Gin is proud to be a part of Gaines County and the agricultural industry. You can trust your cotton to Pioneer Gin this coming season. The trained professionals at Pioneer Gin take pride in the turnout and the quality of your cotton. Come out and talk to the professionals at Pioneer Gin. We're 19 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, or just give us a call at 758-3822.
West Texas National Bank has 52 ATMs to serve your banking needs from Big Spring to Terlingua and north to Seminole, Denver City, and Plains. Great news, WTNB has even faster, easier, and more secure ways for you to pay with our latest digital wallet options. Talk to an experienced professional today for your ag equipment, farm, ranch, home, and auto loans. That's West Texas National Bank in Seminole, your one-stop financial institution. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Here to care for you in every stage of life. Seminole Memorial Hospital offers state-of-the-art technology and small-town hospitality. Our dedicated staff is here to give you compassionate quality care you deserve. We strive to provide our patients with comfort and confidence in their treatment during their time of need. In Stitches and Designs, located at 1110 North Main in Seminole, specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing services. Our friendly staff will work with you to create what you need for your business, sports, and church events, along with any custom personalized needs. Now offering engraving. Custom engraved tumblers and travel mugs make great gifts for employees and loved ones. With a wide variety to choose from, there's something for everyone. Don't forget we offer promotional items such as banners, business cards, pins, and more. For all your custom embroidery and screen printing services, call 432-758-6297 or 432-209-2094. That's In Stitches and Designs, your vision in stitches. It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
Freedom Bail Bonds offers fast and reliable assistance with surety bonds, and we're open 24/7. Since 1985, we've been providing top-notch service and can help you every step of the way with utmost privacy, professionalism, and speed. A call to Freedom Bail Bond should be your first good decision when you or a loved one is involved in this type of unfortunate situation. Call us at 432-758-3234, serving Gaines, Yoakum, Dawson, and Andrews counties.
Hi, I'm Rob Franklin. When I'm not doing games on the radio for the Tribe, I work for West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply with City Janitorial right here in Seminole. We sell fire extinguishers, first aid, PPE, pressure washers, and a full line of cleaning and janitorial supplies. I'm a certified portable fire extinguisher inspector, and I can swap recharges and service them for you as well. Call me at 432-788-6400 or email me at rob@wtxsupply.com for West Texas Fire and City Janitorial. We welcome you back here for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. Glad you're with us here on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Your Seminole Indians lead Greenwood 17-6 at the half. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. That's the company I work for. Fire extinguishers, first aid, PPE, cleaning supplies. We sell a ton of cleaning supplies. We can help you take care of all your needs, commercial or personal at home. You can call me at 432-788-6400 or email me at rob@wtxsupply.com. Greenwood had the first possession, and they marched down the field 7 plays and 75 yards. It ended with a 24-yard run by the quarterback, Lincoln Madrid. The kick after was blocked with 9:11 left in the first. Greenwood took a quick 6-0 lead. The Indians took over after a good kick return by Braden Bailey at the Greenwood 44-yard line, and the Indians turned it over on downs. Back to Greenwood. They took over at their own 35. They ran 2 plays, and then Austin Olivas stepped in front of a pass and got the interception for the Indians, and the Tribe took over at their own 15-yard line, and they put together a beautiful 11-play, 85-yard drive that ended with a 4-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick with 3:19 left in the first. The Tribe took a 7-6 lead over Greenwood. Greenwood took over at their own 25-yard line. They went 8 plays, and they turned the ball over on downs as the Indians' defense made a great stop at the Greenwood 35-yard line. The Tribe took the ball over at their own 35 and went 9 plays, 65 yards. It ended with a 4-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. Stop me if you've heard that before. It happened twice. The kick after was good with 9:25 left in the second. Indians took a 14-6 lead. Greenwood took the ball over at their own 30, went 3 and out. The Tribe took over at their own 25 and went 11 plays and 75 yards, and that ended with a 23-yard field goal by Wyatt Holmstrom. With 4:56 left in the second, Indians took this 17-6 lead that they have now. Greenwood went 3 and out from their own 26. Indians went 3 and out from their own 33. That's the first time they've punted in 3 games, Dustin. And the Indians punted from their own 33. And then Greenwood got at their own 40. They went 3 and out. Then Indians took the ball over at their own 18-yard line. They ran 4 plays, got a first down, and ran out the clock for the half. Very good first half there for the Indians, Dustin.
It sure was. They were able to make some adjustments on the fly there, offensively, defensively, put some pressure on Greenwood, and extend the lead out to 17-6.
So the Tribe moving offensively, getting things going, but more importantly, after the first big play, the defense stepped up and made big plays.
Did. You know, on the Greenwood had 2 4th down conversions back-to-back there early in the first quarter of play, and then after that, the Indians were able to get some stops along the way and get the momentum on their back.
Wind is blowing kind of from the southeast toward the west, and it's really coming on now. You can feel that cooler breeze coming from the that side of the stadium, and that's going to be an effect in the second half.
Sure is. I don't think this wind's going to die down any in the second half. You know, it's coming off of that thunderstorm back to the east of us. That lightning and the storm has pushed off. I don't think we've got anything coming from the southwest, so it should be the wind should only be the factor tonight.
All right, so we'll take a break and we'll come back with more of the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. Here at the half, your Indians lead Greenwood 17-6. You're listening to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
Ag Texas Farm Credit Services is borrower-owned, and member success is always our purpose. It's the foundation of our cooperative ownership structure. One great incentive of being an Ag Texas stockholder comes in the form of shared earnings. Since 2015, Ag Texas has returned nearly $167 million back to its member owners. Ag Texas knows that supporting farmers and ranchers with reliable credit and crop insurance helps ensure that the heartbeat of agriculture is strong and steady.
CYA Trucking Insurance, located at 400 North Main in Seminole, has the expertise and knowledge to make sure you get the right coverage and the right amount of coverage to cover all your assets. Christy Barnes, along with her staff, David and Crystal, can handle all your trucking and commercial insurance needs. Stop in today for a free quote or call 432-245-4292. You'll appreciate the friendly, efficient service. That number again, 432-245-4292. CYA Trucking and Commercial Insurance Specialists.
Back once again with the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. Robin Dustin and Tabitha, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Your Indians lead it 17-6 at the half. I got some shout-outs. See if we can get to those. Got a Fleming watch party here in Midland. Go Tribe, that's Cody Fleming. Go Indians watching from home and cheering for Reno De Leon 54 from Rosemary Ponce. Glad to have you. Go Indians, the Kelseys from Amarillo are checking in as well. So if you want to shout out, we'll Text us at 432-212-4311.
Shout out to John and John Akey, also watching in tonight back in Seminoles. They're saying go Tribe. Keep on trucking.
All right, let's get you a look around school brought to you by Hot Works at 603 West Avenue A in Seminole. Get a variety of workouts, including hot yoga at 432-758-6272. Friday and Saturday, boys and girls golf will be at Andrews. And Dustin, just for you, no school on Monday for the students.
Yeah.
That means you better find something for Jeremy to do. No school for the students.
Oh, I got a whole list of things he could do at home.
I bet you do. No school for the kids, but the staff has to go to work. So that means the sports information director and Tabitha have to go work on Monday, but the kids don't have to. On Wednesday, high school picture retakes all day. If you don't like the way the fall pictures turned out, the retakes will be on Wednesday. You'll get pulled out by your English class. Dustin's been pulled out of an English class before, more than once.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
You'll get out for pictures. If you want retakes, that'll be on Wednesday. Of course, next Friday, like we said, the Indians host Monahan, 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock kick, as that'll be the last regular season game. West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard follows this show tonight, 10 to midnight, 106.3, and on the website tomorrow. Tech at Iowa State, 1:30 pregame, 2:30 kick on 106.3 and the website. Why do I see derogatory nods from the Tech grads?
4:30 heartburn.
I understand. I went to Tech for 1 year, then transferred back to Angelo State. But I went for 1 year, okay? Hometown Pride to Pick a Show from the Corner Store Travel Center. Every Friday, 10:05 to 11 on all platforms. It's always a lot of fun, Dustin.
It is. And I hope I can make it one Friday. When we're off, when I'm off from the real job,
yeah.
Like a holiday.
Yeah. You got to,
where the kids are not in school and I'm not at work.
Yeah, you can.
I hope I can join you, and that'll be in the playoffs. And I hope that we're making a big, deep run in the playoffs.
And we'll keep going as long as the Indians keep playing football. We'll keep getting you that Pickett Show. Coach Pointer's leading. David Williams right behind him. Tabitha won last week.
She did a great job on her picks.
Tabitha got 39. Here, I'm going to lean over. Tabitha, what did you decide to do? What was the big thing on the picks?
Max preps.
And you didn't pick Tech.
I did not pick Tech.
She picked TCU. That's how she beat Coach Pointer. She got 39. He got 38. So anyway, we have a lot of fun with that show. Join us for that. Also, the Coach Greg Pointer interview, 8:05 every Friday, 106.3. And the website. We'll take off and pay some more bills. We come back, we'll get scores from around the area. You're listening to Seminole Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053. Have you heard of paint protection film? Paint protection film, or PPF for short, prevents rock chips, fading, and minor scratches. PPF even has self-healing properties, plus PPF increases resale value on your vehicle. Paint protection film is a must if you've got a vehicle you care about. We're here at 1303 North Main Street in Seminole. Call 432-245-5080 or search Rascal Auto Works online to get more information.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Well, nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Gaines, Andrews, and Yoakum counties are here to serve you with all your insurance needs. Give one of our friendly, helpful agents a call today at 432-758-3693 or stop by the office at 204 Southeast Avenue C in Seminole. Now's a great time to review your home, auto, and life insurance needs. Our agents will work with you to provide the right amount of coverage to fit your needs and budget. That's Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call today. You'll be glad you did. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
We welcome you back to Dr. Amy Williams, DDS Halftime Show. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha out in the wind, in the party pavilion, having fun. This is actually kind of fun.
You know, the weather's actually not bad.
Yeah, other than that gale force wind, other than that, you know.
Well, how long have you lived in West Texas?
60 years.
Okay.
Not true. I lived in Comfort for 5 years. I was in the hill country, so 55 years. Okay. How about that?
So you should be used to it.
I think I'm used to it. Hey, let's get some scores from around the area. Let Dustin start, and Tabitha and I'll jump in.
Gaines County score of interest at the half, Ropes 26, Seagraves nothing. And a district score of interest, Monahans 21, Fort Stockton 7. That is at the half.
All right. Andrews beat Pecos last night to win the district title down there, 41-21. Hey, here's an interesting one. Lubbock Cooper Liberty 20, Estacado 14 at the half.
Liberty has really turned it on the second half of the season.
Yep. Sweetwater beating Breckenridge 15-6, so Breckenridge hanging around there. Canyon West Plains all over Dumas 21-7 at the half. Eastland and Early got a ball game, Dustin.
They sure do.
Eastland 22, Early 17.
Levelland 14, Borger nothing. That's at the half. And also in 4A Division II play, a big game that everybody is kind of watching here in the stands. Graham 21, Brock nothing at the half.
Sterling City and McCamey tied at 14, former employment place of Tabitha Franklin and Blue Franklin, yeah. Forsan and Ozona at the half. Those Ozona Lions are fighting Rodney Franklin's. That's my dad's school. Up 28-20 over Forsan. Dustin told you the Monahans score. Let's jump back in here. Grape Creek ahead of Merkel, 6-0 at the halftime. At halftime, Legacy over Midland High, 14-7. Come on, dogs! Come on, dogs! I'm an old bulldog. We got it, and I can't stand them Lee people. Terrible. Just did that one. We got that one done.
Got a little hate going on over there. You need a hug or something?
I probably do. Abernathy over Olton, 13-0 at the half. Tabitha coming in clutch with a hug. Wellington and Wheeler, tight ball game. Wellington up 10-7 on Wheeler in the third quarter. Hereford and Canyon tied at 14 at the half.
We knew that was going to be a close ball game.
And it is. Shallow Water 37, River Road nothing. Not a surprise there. Denver City all over Kermit, 31-12 at the half. So the Fighting Bo Wells crew is doing well.
And we've talked about this week after week. You know, Denver City played such a tough non-district schedule. Come this time of district play, what are they, 2-0 in district play right now?
They're 2-0. If they win this one, they'll be 2-0 in district play and have the inside track for the district championship, which they will probably get. They've had a rough season, but they'll have a chance to win a district title. And that just goes back to what Coach Pointer said during his interview about all the people that he's played so far.
Sure has.
So it's been a strong schedule.
Here's an interesting score. Sundown and Tahoker tied 13-13 at the half.
That is interesting.
Plains all over Smyre, 22-12. That game is at the half.
Did you do this one, Friendship and Odessa Permian?
Sure did not.
Friendship 28, Permian 13 at the half. So Friendship all over Mojo.
Speaking of places where you were, Mesa 28, Brownfield nothing at the half.
Brownfield, good Lord, Brownfield must, I don't know what's wrong. That's bad. Tough.
Kahoma and Stanton, they actually have a final, 31-14, Kahoma over Stanton.
Randall over Pampa, 23-0 at the half.
Odessa High 7. So Charlie Johnson's happy right now.
Yeah.
San Angelo Central nothing. That game is delayed due to weather right now.
And we've also got Stephenville ahead of Brownwood 10-0 in the second quarter.
That is a big rivalry game.
It is a huge rivalry game, and Brownwood hanging around with the number one team in the state down there. So that'll do some scores. That'll get you some scores from around the area. We'll take another break, and we'll come back and have one more hit from the Dr. Amy Williams DDS Halftime Show. Tribe up 17-6. You're listening to Indian football on the sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Agua Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hagen Clark water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
Watson Construction, located at 501 West Standalone Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160.
Hello, everybody. This is CJ, your local McDonald's Director of Operations. I'm inviting you to come visit us at McDonald's. Download the app to order ahead, skip the line and pick up curbside, or dine in for table service, or even use the DoorDash link to deliver your food where you want when you're hungry. Currently, you can save big with our $5 meal deal, which includes a McDouble, McChicken, or hot and spicy, a 4-piece chicken nugget, small fries, and small drink. And don't forget, $3 Happy Meals every Tuesday. We're loving it.
Got one more shot for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS Halftime Show. She's at 1006 Hobbs Highway, Suite A in Seminole for all your dentistry needs at 758-9839. Some quick shout-outs here. The Bonners watching from Lake Whitney. Go Tribe. Blue reminding us, Plains and Smyers the final. It was 22-12. They played at 1 p.m. yesterday, so the Plains football players could win their third straight cross-country state championship this morning. How cool is that?
That is awesome.
So they played the game early so they could go win the state championship in cross country. And I know people are saying their picks are already suffering early. If you want to shout out, text us, 432-212-4311. Dustin, you had mentioned that probably penalties and turnovers. And that's kind of been the difference. The Indians with one penalty in the ball game and no turnovers. Greenwood with only 3 penalties. But they have a big interception turnover while they were driving.
Well, and though it doesn't officially show up in the stat book as a turnover, the turnover on downs that Seminole has had and forced to punt, that Greenwood forced to punt, you know, that's been huge. And whatever adjustments are made in this second half, it's still going to come down to penalties and turnovers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get you the second half. Thanks for listening to Dr. Amy Williams' DDS Halftime Show. Indians up 17-6. Listen to Indian football, the sound of the tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Convenience store needs at any one of our 3 locations. The Travel Center, located at 2303 Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 with showers available at all times. We carry a large variety of retail items, as well as our well-known hamburgers, breakfast burritos, and our signature item, Judy's Salsa. Check out our full menu on our website, www.cornerstoretx.com, for more information. We're proud to serve our community. Stop by your nearest corner store today, where local matters.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oilfield Production Services at 432-425-6477. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Dustin has your third quarter sponsors.
People's Bank, Western Insulation, Gaines County Farm Bureau, Lowen Farm and Lumber, Brock and Christy Morris, Silver Star Insurance, Legacy West Realtors. Let me repeat that. Legacy West Realtors. McBride Supplies It All, Marlon D. Carter, Epic Electric Solutions, and Guy Cheney State Farm.
Jordan Garcia family watching from Hobbs, New Mexico, and Slayton, Texas. Let's go Seminole. Let's go Jason Robledo from Orlando Alvidras, and Terry and Mike Elder want another shout out. That's our station manager, Mike Elder.
He's the one that keeps Rob in line.
And the kickoff for Greenwood is up and away, goes out of the end zone. Indians will take over at their own 25-yard line.
Shout out to Roy Flores and his family watching in tonight on YouTube.
And if Mike's job is to keep me in line, oh boy,
he doesn't get paid enough.
He's short. Yeah, he's getting shortchanged. I'll tell you who has the toughest job is Terry trying to keep Mike in line.
That is true.
That's the toughest job.
That is true.
Indians will have this first possession from their own 25. 1st and 10, just starting here on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard in the third. Tribe up 17 to 6. Now they're going to move it over to the left hash. Right hash, left hash, just don't eat any corned beef hash. Holmstrom in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. He'll take the snap, throw it out, complete to Jordan Garcia. Up to 25, breaks a tackle to the 30, the 31-yard line, give him a nice 6-yard gain. And the Indians' quick-hitting passing game, Dustin, is just as good as a run.
Sure is. They've been able to get out to the screens real quick and early.
2nd and 5 from the 31. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Will hand it to Jared Mendoza. Spinning, coming right. He'll break a tackle moving forward. Jared's hard to bring down. Give him 7 yards and to keep on trucking first down. It's a small guy but can move.
Mendoza's 5'5" and 140 pounds. Does a great job in the backfield as we have a penalty flag on the play.
All right, let's see if we can get the call, Dustin. We'll zoom in on the referee.
Face mask against Greenwood,
That'll
so another 15-yarder.
That's the Greenwood Rangers' 4th penalty. So now they'll move the Indians ahead with a keep on trucking first down. Keep trucking from Chris and Dennis Holmstrom. Thank you guys for checking in as well. Jackie and Carol still got the meme stream rolling.
So, go ahead. I was going to say that penalty got us inside of Greenwood territory at the 47-yard line.
That's what I was going to say. So that's the same thing.
Jinx.
Great minds don't think alike. All right. Holmstrom in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. He'll hand it to Mendoza coming left. He'll get run down. Break a tackle, though. He's going to lose a yard or two. It's a good job by Jared to not be brought down in the backfield.
Indians, the first 3 plays of this drive has been to the short side of the field. Be interesting to see how they dial up something on that wide side.
Shout out to 432-212-4311. We'll call it 2nd and 12. The ball moved back to the 49-yard line of Greenwood. 11 minutes left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Seminole up 17-6 on Greenwood. Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll send Calvin Petty in motion. Going to the right, he'll take the snap, hand it to Mendoza coming left. Moving forward, spinning ahead to the 44-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down for the Indians. 3rd and about 8 from the 45-yard line of Greenwood. And this down marker guy on our side he's been struggling all night long. It's 3rd down.
They don't pay him enough.
3rd down and about 7 for the Indians. Holmstrom back to throw looking, has some time, airs it out across the middle. Too high for Logan McCormick, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think you're going to have to punt it here, Rob, just to play the field position game.
The ball's at the 45-yard line of Greenwood, 4th down and 8. Holmstrom in the shotgun, twin receivers to either side. And now Holmstrom's going to move back, and he will pooch punt it away. High, good kick by Wyatt. Will dive and fall out of bounds around the 12-yard line.
Greenwood will start this drive with 10-11 left in the 3rd quarter of play. On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
So they're going to spot it at the 18, I think. Does that look right to you?
Correct. Those old eyes work after all.
They do. Stephanie Aguilar checking in from Lake Dallas. Glad to have you. I wanted to give Terry a shout-out listening in the Guadalupe Mountains, kicked back by a campfire. Perry Phillip listening from the ranch. Go Mathis family in Stamford, Texas. So all kinds of folks on here tonight. 1st and 10 for Greenwood from their own 18. And quarterback coming left, that's Madrid moving forward. Indians defense stretch him out a little bit, but not before Madrid gets 9 yards on the good gain.
Madrid was able to, like you said, stretch it out and get downhill. He's going to be about a yard short off that carry.
They're going to be 2nd down about 1.5. And Coach Greg Pointer talking to the official about something highly heated. 2nd down, we'll call it 2 now. Spot the ball to 25. The throw by Madrid out in the left flat, incomplete, intended for Romero, and they'll bring up 3rd down.
Surprised there wasn't a personal foul penalty right there at the end of the play. One of the offensive linemen from Greenwood and one of our linebackers got tangled up.
So they're going to call it 3rd down and about 2, Dustin, from the 26-yard line of Greenwood. 9:37 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 6. Madrid in the shotgun. will take the snap, coming left, and now we're going to blow the play dead because it looked like illegal motion. Greenwood looked like they broke across the line first, Dustin.
That is going to be a procedure against the Rangers.
Yeah, the wide receiver turning in motion broke the line of scrimmage. And it is illegal procedure. That's the 5th penalty for Greenwood. And that will move them back 5 yards to bring up 3rd down again. But it's going to, instead of 3rd and 2, it's going to be 3rd and 7. They'll move it all the way back to the 20-yard line. Call it to 21 of Greenwood.
Action's getting a little chippy down there between both squads.
Imagine that, Greenwood and Seminole.
You would expect that out of a rivalry game, though.
Forrest Balcom watching from Lawton American. How's it going, y'all? We're sticking with it. And then Madrid fumbles the football. It's loose. Greenwood will pick it up. And now running with it. And down is one of the linemen for Greenwood, 55.
I think the ball came loose again, Rob. Referee threw his beanbag down. We'll see what the call is.
And it did come loose, and the Indians got on top of it.
It's 4th down, Rob. They just signaled 4th down. Sorry.
Okay, so they're going to call it flat. Okay, thank you, Dustin. They'll call it dead. That's still great defense from that position.
Gabriel Alaniz did a great job with the strip sack right there and knocked the ball loose. The lineman for Greenwood picked it up, tried to run forward, but the Indian defense again on the stop right there, forcing 4th down.
Tabitha's boss, Ani Lopez, checking in. Go Indians, trying to catch a glimpse of Bailey, too. I understand. She's down there with the sports information director trying to stay warm. Dylan Payton to punt. Braden Bailey standing back on his own 35. High, deep kick. It'll fall short. And now take an Indian bounce around the 39 to the 37. And that's where Braden doing a little dance over there.
Trying to make sure that they were honest on that.
All right, Tabitha, get a shot of Bailey over here for Iney. Can you see
got a penalty flag on the play right there, Rob, come from the white hat, so let's hold off.
There's Bailey. There's Bailey, Iney Lopez. We do have a flag.
And so that is going to be a holding penalty against Greenwood. Seminole's going to have an option to either force Greenwood back or take the yardage at the end of the punt.
So they do call the hold on Greenwood. Are they going to back them back up? Nope, Indians are going to keep it at the 36-yard line. So that's another good job, Dustin, by John Richmond's defense.
Sure is. And I think the Indians have the option of taking the yardage.
Can they get the yardage?
I believe that's something new that they've implemented.
Iney said she's sorry. You did good.
Referee, the dazzle of receivers are out there having their discussion, Rob.
Guy Cheney checking in. Graham 28, Brock nothing. Guy with the big eyeball emoji. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, why are we walking this way?
Why are we walking backwards?
Yeah, we're walking the wrong way. If the penalty was on Greenwood.
Maybe it was a holding penalty and a missed signal. It should have been. Maybe it was against Seminole.
I guess the hold was against Seminole. So they're going to move the Indians back to the 26. That's not what he signaled.
That's not what he signaled. He signaled Greenwood, but it could have been against Seminole.
So they called the hold on the Indians. It'll move them back, and the Tribe will start at their own 26. Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, back to throw looking, throws it out to McCormick, completing the flat, breaks a tackle to the 30, up to the 33-yard line. Give him about 8 yards. 7 or 8.
Escorted out of bounds at the 34-yard line, going to be about a yard short of the yard-to-gain mark.
So apparently it was a hold on the Indians. Second down, we'll call it a long 1.5 or 2. Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, keep it himself, coming left. On the option, he'll get a keep on trucking first down out to the 40-yard line and a 5-yard gain. Good read there by Wyatt.
Did a great job of pulling at the last second right there.
First and 10 at the Indian 40. Holmstrom throws it out in the flat, complete to Jordan Garcia, breaking tackles. Moving forward to the 48-yard line, another 8-yard gain. And the NASCAR offense is in full effect. Spot the ball at the Indian 48. 7:51 left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians up 17-6. Empty backfield for Holmstrom. Throws it out, incomplete, over the head of number 1, Logan McCormick. And the clock stops.
And the wind blows.
7:43 on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians 17, Greenwood 6. This one's been a dandy.
Shout out to the Rochels and the Cottrells and the Mendozas. They're all watching. And Jeremy, as always, says Boomer Sooner.
And I know you're hearing a lot of wind. There's nothing we can do about it, folks. That wind is getting after it.
If there's something you can do about it, bless you.
3rd down and 2 for the Indians from their own 48. Holmstrom looking, throws it to Jordan Garcia, and it's picked off. Jordan tipped it. It's intercepted by 13, Nathan Tarango. And Greenwood will get great field position.
Greenwood will start this drive on the Seminole 46-yard line. With 7:33 left here in the third quarter of play on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole 17, Greenwood 6.
That's unfortunate. Jordan had the ball. It just kind of popped out of his hands.
He turned to make a move, and like you said, Rob, the ball was able to get out of his hands, and Greenwood, the defender, was just right there and able to grab it up.
So the Rangers have the ball at the Indian 46-yard line. Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun will take the snap, run the counter play to Romero, coming left, moving forward. Breaking tackles, now he's in the open field. He'll get ahead for about 12 yards and a first down. Good run there by Greenwood. Madrid really moving. And handing it back to Romero, coming left in their version of the NASCAR. He'll get forward for another about 5 yards, Dustin.
Stretch play right there. Got some extracurricular activity going on after the play, but no penalty foul.
And we've got coaches on the field screaming and pointing. 2nd down and 2 for Greenwood, deep in the Indians' territory. 6:59 left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. 2nd and 2. Spot the ball at the Indian 24-yard line for Greenwood. Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun. Hands it to Romero, coming left. This time Indians eat him up like a bad sandwich. Number 28, Ryan Wardenberg in there making the play, Dustin.
Wardenberg doing some work tonight from that linebacker position.
Made a big play.
Brings up 3rd and about 3. Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 25-yard line.
6:20 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun. He'll keep it. Coming left, diving forward. He'll get the first down. About 3 or 4 yards and move the chains.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Indian 20-yard line.
They'll spot it right at the 21st and 10 for Greenwood in Indian territory. 6:02 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Madrid will keep it coming left, and he'll be run down. Look like 24 for the Indians on the tackle. That's Weston Dugan along with Austin Olivas.
Looks like Greenwood has gotten away from the spread offensive formation. They've gotten tight this drive right here, running the ball north and south.
And so it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 15. They'll hand it to Romero coming forward, and he'll be hit at the point of attack. He might have got a yard or two. He's going to be close to first down yardage. To bring up 3rd down and 1 for Greenwood at the 11-yard line of Seminoles. 5:20 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians up 17-6.
It's been a physical offensive drive for Greenwood right here.
And in the shotgun is Madrid. He'll keep it coming left. Break a tackle. He'll get in the end zone. Madrid, an 11-yard run and a touchdown, a 12-yard run.
That score comes with 5:02 left here in the third quarter of play. Now the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads Greenwood 17-12 with the point after attempt to come.
And the short field and the turnover, Dustin, like you had mentioned before, was the problem. And now Greenwood trying to catch back up in this thing.
Greenwood's going to line up for 2 here, Rob.
So Greenwood will go for a 2-point conversion, and they're in a wildcat formation with Romero. And he'll take the snap. They'll run a reverse, and now they're going to throw it, and they'll get the 2-point conversion on a reverse throw, complete to number 1, Lincoln Madrid. Indians up 17-14 back after this.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with the wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Does your carpet need a deep cleaning? Then maybe it's time you called Jake Steamers, the carpet cleaner at 432-847-4600. Jake Steamers can handle all your carpet cleaning needs, area rugs, odor control, spot removal, carpet, tile, air ducts, and upholstery steam cleaning. Just call Jake Steamers at 432-847-4600 for a free estimate and get your home or office back in tip-top shape.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha. KSEM 106.3, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Indians up 17-14. Greenwood gets 8 points early. Kick is up and away. Indians will field it. Braden Bailey will pick it up at his own 10, moving ahead to the 15, out to the 22-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over. Greenwood put together an 8-play, 46-yard drive. This is your West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Ends with a 12-yard run by Lincoln Madrid. 2-point conversion was good with 4:55 actually left on the Daybreak Niner scoreboard. It's Seminole 17, Greenwood 14. Indians will take over at their own 22-yard line.
Rob, I told you in the first half to mark down that blocked extra point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's still going to come into factor.
It probably will. Holmstrom in the shotgun, sends a man in motion, now looking left. Throws it out. Incomplete over Jared Mendoza's head to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Just a little high on that pass right there by Holmstrom. That's a rare miss.
Shout outs at 432-212-4311. 4:49 on the Daybreak Niners scoreboard. 2nd and 10. Holmstrom in the shotgun. 3 receivers right and 1 to the left. Jordan Garcia alone on the left side. And now Holmstrom with a low snap. Throws it incomplete, intended for Jordan. The low slap caused a problem, and now to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Indians.
Ball sailed away also right there, so the wind playing a factor on that throw as well.
So 3rd down and 10. The ball at the Indian 22-yard line. Holmstrom in the shotgun, twin receivers to either side. White will take the snap, back to throw looking, airs it out for Jordan Garcia, caught. A 12-yard gain, and to keep on trucking 1st down, Dustin, that's huge.
He got his feet inbounds just at the 33-yard line, 34-yard line, so 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Big play by Jordan Garcia. Holmstrom in the shotgun, looking right, throws it out to Matthew Peters, caught, has a block. The 35, out to the 38-yard line, giving him about 6 yards.
Great execution of the wide receiver screen right there for the Indians on that 1st down play.
2nd down and 5 from the 39 of Seminole. 4:18 left on the Daybreak Niner scoreboard. Indians up 17-14. Holmstrom keeping it, coming around. He'll be dragged down at the 40-yard line to bring up 3rd down and about 5 from there.
Landon Butts on the tackle right there for Greenwood.
And so Wyatt comes up limping a little bit.
It's pulled down, kind of a hip drop tackle there from behind.
Looked close to that. Empty backfield for Wyatt, 3rd and 5 from his own 39, 3:45 left in the quarter. Wyatt looking, throws, caught by McCormick. And he'll be shoulder tackled. Are they going to call it incomplete, Dustin?
They're saying it's incomplete, but I thought he had the football.
I thought he did too. They're going to call it incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll move it to the middle of the field. 4th down and 5 from the 30. Now they moved it back to the 39-yard line. And Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll drop back, and he's going to punt it away. Nice quick kick by Wyatt. The ball falls dead at the 35-yard line, and they hit Wyatt while he was in the air, and now they're trying to check to see if he's okay. Wow.
That was not. Indian coaching staff is out on the field. They are, and they have every right to be. That was.
Yep.
They have every right to be out on the field arguing that.
Wyatt got hit while he was punting the football. Greenwood will take over at their own 35. Sorry, Dustin.
Go ahead. I was going to set that up for you, Rob.
Go right ahead.
With 3:30 left here in the third quarter play on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads Greenwood 17-14 as Greenwood will start this drive on their own 35-yard line.
Paul and Debbie Wade watching from La Mesa. Coach, I taught their kiddo in high school over there.
And their grandson and my son are
the same
friends.
age, yeah.
They're good friends, freshman members of the JV squad.
That's right. So Greenwood will have the ball at their own 35, and now Coach Greg Pointer wants an explanation as to why there was no roughing when Wyatt Holmstrom was just, they ran up all over him. Regardless, it'll be 1st and 10 for Greenwood at their own 35. Madrid will keep it coming left, coming forward, and the heat-seeking missile. Austin Olivas came in there. Madrid got 2 or 3 yards, and then Austin pushed him back.
Well, Rob, I don't like to talk about officiating, but they've let it get to this point in the ball game. They haven't controlled the player conduct fouls out there that should have been called earlier in the ball game.
2nd down and 5. Ball to 40-yard line of Greenwood. 3:04 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians up 17-14. Madrid in the shotgun. Romero in the backfield with him. And all kinds of movement. That's going to be penalties.
Be a false start against the Rangers.
So that'll move them back 5 yards. Remount and reload.
That's against the rules of football if you're not aware.
That is against the rules of football.
I know Tabitha's been waiting all ball game for that.
She's trying to stay warm over here. Bless her heart. By the way, shout out to Tabitha running the camera, running the commercials.
I have been more appreciative this year of Tabitha.
Indians trying to substitute, and now Greenwood puts the ball in play. They might have gotten a yard or two, and now there's going to be a flag.
Yeah, we didn't have all of our players off the field. They quick played us right there.
So they're going to probably get the 5 yards back, Dustin. Is that right?
That's right, and they'll reset 2nd down. So illegal participation against the Indians. They had 12 men on the field. Weston Dugan wasn't able to get off quick enough right there on that penalty. But
3rd penalty on the Indians tonight, 5 on Greenwood.
Greenwood was able to quick play us right there to get that penalty.
Each team has had 1 turnover. And now they'll spot the ball at the 40-yard line. 2nd down at the 40 of Greenwood. 2:38 on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard and counting. Tribe up 17-14 on Greenwood. The snap to Madrid's high. He'll keep it coming left. Indians stretch him out. Number 80, Nate Trujillo, and a couple others drag him down, but he might have got close to 1st down yardage.
I believe they're going to give him the 1st down yardage right there, Rob.
And now Braden Bailey is down, and this is not good. Braden Bailey down and hurt, and we'll take a Gaines Gym timeout and be right back.
Have you ever thought about getting a pilot license? Well, think about it no more. Give Addison Espinosa, owner of Flying Aces Aviation, a call at 432-209-3547. Addison is a certified flight instructor offering flight instruction classes with private lessons and beginner's classes. For more information, call Flying Aces Aviation today at 432-209-3547. You'll be glad you did.
Western Insulation, located at 615 Southeast 3rd in Seminole, is the company to call on for all your insulation needs. Western Insulation specializes in spray foam insulation for metal buildings, residential, and much more. Foam roof coatings, fiberglass bat insulation, and insulation supplies. If it's insulation you need, call Western Insulation, 432-955-2135 or 432-955-8650 or westerninsulationtx.com.
Back from that Gaines gym timeout, it seemed as that Braden Bailey's still being stretched, Dustin. I think he had a cramp.
Sure did. Glad to see it's just that.
So first down for Greenwood from their own 45. They'll hand it to Romero coming right. Nothing doing. Indians defense ate him up like a bad sandwich. Aaron Sigala and a host of others.
Great assignment defensive play right there by the Indian front four. Was able to stop the gaps and stop that run for no gain.
I agree with you, Ricky Knelson. I'm just going to say that I agree with you. Hannah Casey is watching. Go Tribe, you got this. Thanks, Hannah.
Must be a PBOP.
Yep, and something like that.
Yep.
Second down and 10 for Greenwood from their own 45. Madrid will hand it to Romero coming left. And again, Indians defense swarming. He'll lose a couple of yards. Ryan Wertenberg along with Gray.
And Nate Trujillo.
Nate Trujillo, yep.
Trujillo, 6'4", 240-pound defensive end right there. It's a big man to match up against.
Minute 23 and counting on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Seminole 17, Greenwood 14. Third down and 11 for the Rangers from their own 44-yard line. Empty backfield for Lincoln Madrid, the quarterback. He'll take the snap, back to throw with time looking. Airs it out across the middle, caught to the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Greenwood to number 2, Cade Rowalt. Give him a 55-yard touchdown.
That score comes with 59 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. Now on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 20-17 with the point after attempt to come.
Lincoln Madrid just drilled that to Cade Rowalt. Beautiful pass.
Rowalt did a great job of running the seam route up the middle right there.
And now the extra point is up and good, and Greenwood leads the Indians 21-17. We'll be right back.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Back once again here in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob Dustin and Tabitha on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Greenwood leads 21-17. The kick is up and away, and out of the end zone. Indians will take over at their own 25. The West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Greenwood goes 6 plays, 65 yards. It ends with a 55-yard pass from Lincoln Madrid to Cade Rowalt. With 59 seconds left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 21-17.
Indians have got to answer on this drive right here, get the momentum back on their side.
You've also got to wonder how Wyatt Holmstrom's leg is doing after the punt there. He had his ankle twisted a little bit before that. We'll see how he is now. 3 receivers right now. Let's send Stephen Davis in motion from the left to the right. Now 2 receivers to either side. Holmstrom back to throw looking. Finds Jordan Garcia with room. To the 20. Breaks a tackle. To the 30, to the 32-yard line. Give him about 8 yards. It's a good start, Dustin.
Great first down call right there by the Indian offensive coordinators.
Move the ball forward. Second down and about 3. Holmstrom in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws it again to Garcia. Moving forward, and he'll get a keep on trucking first down and about a 4-yard gain, and we'll move the chains. Nice, smart, quick hitters there for the Indians, Dustin.
And that's exactly what they need, just to be on target and get chunk yardage.
First and 10 to keep on trucking first down at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. 30 seconds left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians down 21-17 to Greenwood. Holmstrom will take the snap, back to throw looking. He'll find Gavin Knelson out in the flat, lowers the pad level ahead of the 41-yard line, a nice 5-yard gain.
Clock continues to run as we get inside of 20 seconds here in the third quarter of play.
On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. And the Indians are going to let the clock run out for the third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth. Indians down 21-17. You're listening to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens!
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth for the fourth quarter, Dustin will have your fourth quarter sponsors.
Zion Broadband, Seminole ISD, CYA Insurance, Agua Dulce Water, A&P Supply, Quality Produce, Ag Texas, The Corner Store, Oasis Gin, Jake Steamer, and Seminole Butane.
Second down and 4 for the Indians from their own 41-yard line. Holmstrom in the shotgun, empty backfield now. He'll take the snap, quarterback draw up the middle. Lowers the pad level, moves forward for a keep on trucking first down. It looks like his leg's okay.
Looks fine to me right there, Rob.
First and 10 for the Indians. Move it forward to the Seminole 47-yard line. Chain gang trying to move. Indians in the NASCAR. Holmstrom will take the snap. Back to throw looking. Now keep it again running forward. He'll be dragged down. He'll lose a yard or two.
It's a coverage sack right there. Greenwood was able to cover everything on the receiver routes, and White Holmstrom just ran out of time.
To bring up second down, about 14 now. The ball back at the 43-yard line of Seminole. Just underway here on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Tribe down 21-17 to Greenwood. Holmstrom will take the snap, back to throw. Airs it out down the left side. Caught by Jordan Garcia. Taps down in Greenwood territory at the 46-yard line, back at the 47 to bring up third down and a long 4.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Greenwood 47-yard line. Yard to gain mark is at the Greenwood 43.
Holmstrom in the shotgun, empty backfield. Third down, big play here. 3 receivers right and 2 left. Holmstrom will take the snap. Back to throw, throws it out. And it's incomplete, and it looks like there was a bump before. Jordan Garcia was trying to catch a ball over there, and we don't have a flag. It looked like he hit before the ball got there, Dustin.
Nathan Tarango on the coverage right there. I don't know if feet got tangled up or what the situation was. That was on the far side of the field, but it brings up fourth down for the Indians on the no call.
So fourth down now, and a long 4 for Seminole from the Greenwood 47-yard line. 11:09, the clock is stopped here on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. 10 seconds on the play clock. Holmstrom sends a man in motion. That's Stephen Davis. He'll take the snap, back to throw looking. Airs it out. Caught by Matthew Peters. Down to the 28-yard line. A keep on trucking first down and 11 yards. A fourth down conversion, Dustin.
Indians are going to have this ball at the Greenwood 29-yard line for this first down play.
NASCAR. Holmstrom throws it out to Peters again, gets a block, moving forward for about 3 or 4 yards and out of bounds. 2 plays there by Matthew Peters.
Clock will continue to run as his forward progress was stopped before he got out of bounds.
Here comes the 9th play of the drive for the Indians, who started their own 25 with a fourth down conversion. Empty backfield for Holmstrom at the 25-yard line of Greenwood. Holmstrom on the throw, complete to Logan McCormick ahead to the 15-yard line. And he'll get another keep on trucking first down here in the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 North Main in Seminole. 758-3678. Holmstrom in the shotgun. from the Greenwood 17. Holmstrom throws a slant pass to Stephen Davis. I'm sorry, Jordan Garcia, isn't it?
Stephen Davis on the reception right there,
Okay.
Rob.
Bad old ice.
Going to get down to about the 11-yard line of Greenwood, bringing up second down and about 4.
Give him a 6-yard gain. 11th play of the drive for the Indians. Started at their own 25, now at the Greenwood 10-yard line. Holmstrom back to throw, looking. Finds Gavin Knelson at the 10, moving down toward the 5, powers down to the 5-yard line.
That'll be first to go for the Indians. Holmstrom did a great job of working through his progressions right there and finding Knelson as his relief right there on that underneath pass.
That's a keep on trucking first down for the Indians at the 6-yard line of Greenwood. First and goal from the 6. Holmstrom back to throw, finds Stephen Davis, trying to turn the corner, and he'll get an Indian touchdown, 6 yards, and the Tribe scores.
That score comes with 9:31 left here in the fourth quarter of play. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Seminole now leads Greenwood 23-21 with the point after attempt to come.
And the Seminole crowd is back in it, and the Tribe takes the lead. A 13-play drive, Dustin.
Tell you what, the Indians pull this out, we may party on Wall Street tonight here in Midland.
I like it. I like it. Holmstrom to try the Flatland Oilfield Trucking extra point. The snap is back, the hold's down, the kick is up, and it is good. Tribe up 24-21 back after this.
Do you have property you need to sell? Consider selling your house to Integrity Homes for cash. We're your local home buyers, and we want to buy your home for cash. We'll pay all the closing costs, and you pay no realtor commissions. There's no gimmicks and no games. Give us a call today at 432-955-6803. Again, there's no closing costs. We buy your property in as quick as 30 days. Visit our website, integrityhomestx.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience, along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion, Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Gabriel Alaniz will kick it for the Indians. It's up, and away, and Greenwood will take over at their own 25-yard line. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Indians go 13 plays and 75 yards. It ends with a 6-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Stephen Davis. The kick after was good. With 9:31 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, it's Seminole 24, Greenwood 21. Dustin, we can say it, we got us a barn burner.
We sure do, and that's exactly what the Indians needed to do right there. They needed to answer that Greenwood score with a score of their own, put some momentum back in their shoulders, and see now if we get the Indians defense to get a stop right here.
So Greenwood with possession, Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, keep it himself, coming right, breaks a tackle, moving forward. Good gain of about 6 yards there, Dustin, maybe a little more.
Madrid, I've been impressed with the way that he's shouldered Greenwood tonight through this ball game.
They're only going to give him about 4 to be 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line of Greenwood, 9:13 and counting on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Indians up 24-21 on Greenwood. Madrid in the shotgun with Romero in the backfield with him. Hands it to Romero, coming left, all kinds of room. Turns forward. Now the Indians close it up in a hurry. And a big hit by the heat-seeking missile, number 2, Austin Olivas.
Did they say the forward progress before he got drugged back, Rob? I think that's what the Indians fans are arguing about. Yes, they're going to spot the ball at the 33-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down mark, 2 yards.
They're going to call it 2 yards. 3rd down for Greenwood from their own 33-yard line. Got to get the mic closer, I guess. Crowd noise is coming in. 3rd down and 2 for Greenwood for their own 33. Madrid will keep it coming left. Breaks the tackle now. He's got all kinds of room. He's broke contained to the 40, to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Greenwood giving, 67 yards. A 67-yard touchdown run for Lincoln Madrid.
That score comes with 8:09 left here in the fourth quarter of play. Now on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 27-24 with the point after attempt to come.
What a run, Dustin.
I've just been impressed with the way that Madrid has been able to be so patient and let his block set up, and then once he finds a hole, he's gone.
The extra point by Dylan Payton. Coming up, the snap's back, the hold's down, the kick's up. And it is good. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24. Back after this.
Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390. Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Back again in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Indians down 28-24, 8:09 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Ball blows off the tee. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Greenwood goes 3 plays, 75 yards. It ends with a 67-yard run by Lincoln Madrid. Kick after was good with 8:09 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. It's Greenwood 28, Seminole 24. This one's been wild, Dustin.
Looks like they brought in Joey Vasquez to hold the ball for the kickoff right here for Greenwood.
And now the kick is up and away, a low line drive. Be fielded by Logan McCormick at the 20. 25-30, up to the 35-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over. Hi, Mrs. Franklin, from Taylor Williams. Is that one of your students?
Yes. Thank you, Taylor. I hope you're feeling better.
There we go. So Tabitha's got students. If you didn't know, Tabitha teaches 5th grade. So it's pretty cool. Got one of the kiddos out there. So the Indians will take over at their own 35-yard line. Holmstrom in the shotgun, sends a man in motion, back to throw looking. And now Wyatt's going to have to break contain. Receivers weren't open, and Wyatt will be brought down. And now we got some late hits coming in, and there's the flag. We'll see if Wyatt's okay, but man, there was another late hit while they had him stretched up. That's going to be 15 yards.
Yeah, it's going to, unfortunately, I think that's going to be against Seminole, Rob, for defending the quarterback right there. Should have been against Greenwood for the late hit because the whistle's already blown.
Coach Pointer, and now we got a flag on Greenwood. Now we got flags everywhere. So hold everything. Coach Pointer is really upset. Greenwood's number 6 came out there, Josiah Galindo, and he was mouthing to Coach Pointer. But they really did hit Wyatt while he was up there, and then we had a defender come in there, so we'll see what this is. Hold everything. All kinds of breaking the rules of football.
And on top of that, I believe that Greenwood, if you go back and watch that on video, I believe that Greenwood player was going in with the crown of his helmet, so
yep.
Targeting.
Graham just told Brock to go back to 3A. Wow, 35-0, Graham wins. Crazy. Casey Powers texting that in. Thank you, bud. He's at that ball game. We've still got a conversation with the officials. We'll keep it here. They're trying to work out what the call is. In fact, Tabitha, while we've got the opportunity, let's go ahead. We'll take a 30-second Gaines Gym timeout.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Guy Cheney in Seminole, 400 South Main in downtown Seminole.
Back again from that Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole, where you can work out and grab a protein shake. The officials gaggle.
The dazzle.
Still having a conversation here.
Gaggle of geese, a dazzle of zebras.
Lots of activity there. It looked like Wyatt Holmstrom was hit while he was being held up, which should have been a penalty. We had a retaliation from one of the Indian players. And hold everything. We'll see if we can get the call here, Dustin.
Okay.
Dead
ball, personal foul
on the
against
Indians. Dead ball, personal foul against Greenwood.
Should offset.
Unsportsmanlike on Greenwood, so that's going to be the 15.
That'll be for the player coming over and mouthing.
Everything offsets, but the player coming over and mouthing, that should be 15
that should
yards.
Be a 15-yarder, yes.
Yeah. So the player coming over and mouthing Coach Pointer should have cost him another 15 yards, and now we've got a conversation with the Greenwood coaching staff, Brian Hill and his crew.
At the same time, the head linesman over here is talking to Coach Pointer, explaining what they come up with on that right there.
Okay, we'll take another quick 30-second break. Gaines Gym timeout. We'll be right back.
Stock up and save with wholesale prices for all your fundraisers, weddings, restaurants, stores, food trucks, and convenience stores at Quality Produce Warehouse, 9 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway. Quality Produce Warehouse, open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday with a huge selection of produce, Mexican chips, Mexican candy, Mexican Cokes, drinks, and much more. All the discount prices, but don't forget to stop at our Quality Produce store, 1501 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas.
We'll come back to Epic Electric Solutions, back from that Gaines Gym timeout. They're going to spot back where the loss of the tackle was. So it'll be 1st down and 12 for the Indians after all of those penalties, which we can't keep up with. So it should have been 2 more on Greenwood and 1 more on Seminole. Holmstrom back to throw, looking. Airs it out across the middle. Incomplete, intended for number 1, Logan McCormick, to bring up second down. Or is it third down? Okay.
Should be 3rd down for the Indians right here. 3rd and about 12.
So 3rd and 12. So the down marker was wrong initially. 3rd and 12 for the Indians from their own 33-yard line. 7:46 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Holmstrom back to throw, looking. Now aired out across the middle. Too high for number 14, Matthew Peters. That's going to bring up 4th down.
7:39 left here on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard here in the 4th quarter. Don't know if the Indians will be apt to punt right here.
And Holmstrom will back up. They'll take the snap, and he'll punt it away. A high floating kick will take an Indian bounce and keep pinning Greenwood back further in their territory. Let that wind blow, boys. They'll move it all the way down the 12-yard line.
Greenwood will start this drive with 7:25 left here in the 4th quarter of play. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 28-14.
So now you got to wonder about the condition of Wyatt Holmstrom. Make sure he's okay. And let's see if the Indian defense, John Richmond and his crew, can get a stop here with 7:25 left in the ball game.
Greenwood will start this drive on their own 13-yard line. And stopping the run is going to be priority number 1 for the Indians.
Shout outs at 432-212-4311. And Lincoln Madrid in the shotgun will take the snap, keeping himself coming right. Nothing doing this time. The Indians defense steps up in the middle and makes the stop. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great defensive assignment. Stop right there by the defensive front 4, front 7 actually. So bringing up 2nd 10 like Rob alluded to.
Back at the 13-yard line. of Greenwood. 7 minutes and the clock is counting on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, and Greenwood's going to eat some clock here, Dustin.
I would be a bit surprised if they snap anything over 5 seconds left on the play clock.
They'll move up quick. Madrid in the shotgun will take the snap. He'll hand it to Romero coming left. Breaks a tackle, moves forward for about 4 yards. They'll bring up third down and about maybe a long 5, Dustin. 3rd and 5 from the 18-yard line of Greenwood. 28 on the play clock, 6:19 on the game clock on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24.
And they had just reset the play clock right as you had said that. So now we're inside of 15 seconds on their yard to gain mark. Is at the 23-yard line of Greenwood right here.
10 seconds on the play clock. 6 minutes in the ball game. Madrid in the shotgun. Will take the snap. Now he's going to look to throw. Throws it up. Incomplete. Good coverage. Great job there by Logan McCormick on the coverage, Dustin.
Rowalt, the intended receiver for Greenwood, overthrown right there. But like you said, great coverage by Logan McCormick, forcing 4th down, and Greenwood's going to have to punt right here.
And now Braden Bailey back to receive for the Indians, standing around midfield. Punting for Greenwood, number 4, Dylan Payton. 5:50 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. The clock stops there with the incomplete pass. Bailey standing around midfield. The snap goes almost over the punter's head. He's going to get rid of it. It's going to be a horrible kick. And now it'll take an Indian bounce. Now it takes a Greenwood bounce, and it's going to fall dead right around midfield. That's where the Tribe will take over. That could have been disastrous for Greenwood.
Seminole will start this drive with 5:38 left here in the 4th quarter of play. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Greenwood leads Seminole 28-24. And like Rob alluded to, Seminole's going to start this drive right at midfield.
Right at midfield. And the conversation on the penalties down here, Dustin, I still don't know if I have an explanation. 2 penalties on Greenwood, 1 on Seminole. We leave the ball where it is.
The math it.
Indians will take over at midfield. 1st and 10, 5:38 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. Gavin Knelson in the backfield with him. Sends Stephen Davis in motion. And Holmstrom will take the snap looking. Finds Logan McCormick, gets a block. Moves ahead to the 45, to the 44-yard line, giving him about a 6-yard gain.
Great execution of the tunnel screen right there by the Indians for that 1st down play.
2nd down and 4 for the Indians as they move move into Greenwood territory, at the 44-yard line. Empty backfield for Holmstrom, 3 left and 2 right. 5:15 on the clock. Holmstrom looking, throws it out, this time to Gavin Knelson. A keep on trucking 1st down and a 10-yard gain.
I believe that's going to stop the clock right there. Initially for the down markers to move, but I think Knelson was able to get out of bounds and save some time.
At the 35-yard line of Greenwood, 1st and 10. Tribe down 28-24 on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Knelson in the backfield with Holmstrom. Wyatt back to throw, throws it out. And caught by Logan.
Out of bounds.
Incomplete. Intended for Logan McCormick, just a little bit too low. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops. 5:03 left in the ball game on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Indians down 28-24. 2nd and 10. Holmstrom back to throw, looking, throws it out the right side. Intended for 14, Matthew Peters, and that falls incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 10. Just a little high, goes through his hands. Under 5 minutes left in the ball game on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24. 3rd down and 10 from the 35-yard line of Greenwood. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Holmstrom takes the snap, throws it out to Stephen Davis, complete, gets a block, has some room. The 35 to the 22-yard line, give him a 12-yard gain and to keep on trucking. 1st down.
Great job by Davis right there of finding the open space, getting out of bounds, but getting the 1st down yardage as well. 4:51
left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Tribe down 4. 2 receivers to either side. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Knelson in the backfield with him. Holmstrom back to throw. Blitz coming. He'll throw it away as the pressure got to him. Number 0, Landon Butts in there to make the play for Greenwood.
Smart play right there by the senior quarterback and getting outside the tackle box and throwing that football away.
2nd down and 10. 4:45 left in the ball game. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Brenda Flo Lowry checking in from Temple, Texas. Glad to have you on as well. Holmstrom in the shotgun. 3 receivers right and 1 left. White will take the snap, throws it out to Stephen Davis again. He'll move forward, might have got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe one more. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. They'll spot the ball at the 24-yard line of Greenwood. 3rd and 9. Oh, they're going to call it 3rd and 10. Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, back to throw. Indians pick up the blitz, the throw. Caught by Jordan Garcia. The ball's been fumbled. Now we'll see who comes up with it, and Greenwood is on the ball. Jordan Garcia made the catch and then fumbled the football.
Greenwood will start this drive with 4:12 left here in the 4th quarter of play. And on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Greenwood 28, Seminole 24, as Greenwood will start this drive on their own 19-yard line.
That's a tough break because Jordan Garcia made a beautiful play, got down to the 15-yard line, had the ball stripped, and Greenwood got on top of it.
Indian defense is going to have to be called up again to make a stop right here.
Greenwood will have it at their own 19-yard line. Madrid will take the snap, keeping himself coming right, breaking tackles, all kinds of room. Gets ahead for about 18 yards and a 1st down. Get to the 31-yard line of Greenwood. 1st down. That Lincoln Madrid kid is everything Coach Pointer said he was.
He's getting a great push from the offensive line of Greenwood. I'm going to give my hat to them tonight. They're doing a great job.
So 1st and 10, 3:53, the clock's still moving. 18 on the play clock on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Indians down 28-24 to Greenwood. Lincoln Madrid will keep it, coming right. Still more room. Now he's going to break more tackles past midfield to the 40-yard line. Give him 33 yards and another 1st down for Greenwood.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Indian 40-yard line for that 1st down play as we move inside of 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard here in the 4th quarter of play.
Greenwood 28, Indians 24, and now Greenwood can run some clock. 3:14 and counting, 19 on the play clock. Indians hanging on to those timeouts for right now. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24 on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. 1st and 10 for the Rangers at the Indian 40-yard line. Madrid will take the snap, hand it to Romero. Coming forward, he'll get 3 or 4 yards on the run. To bring up 2nd down, we'll call it 3. 2nd and 7 from the 36-yard line of Seminole. 2:41 and counting in the ball game. 30 seconds on the play clock.
You get a stop right here, Rob. You're going to have to call a timeout and save some time on the clock.
Now 2:30 on the game clock.
Indians have all of their timeouts as well as Greenwood.
13 on the play clock. 2:20 on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Now Madrid will bring him up. Romero in the backfield with him. 2nd down and 6. Madrid will keep it coming right. Weaving through. Now he's got all kinds of room up the sideline. He'll slide down after getting the 1st down. Now we got a flag down. Hold everything. Let's see what the flag is, Dustin. Now a 2nd flag.
With that coming from the umpire's position, I'm willing to bet that there's a holding penalty against the Rangers.
So they'll be holding on Greenwood. So that's going to bring all of this back, Dustin.
It's going to be from the spot of the flag and reset 2nd down. So probably about 2 yards net gain on the carry right there.
So Greenwood called for the hold. 9 penalties on Greenwood in this ball game, only 5 on Seminole. So it'll be second down. Dustin, we'll call it 6.
Long 7.
Long 7, okay? From the 36-yard line of Seminole. 1:50 left in the ball game on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. And the clock is stopped.
No, it's running, Rob. I'm not sure why it's not stopped on the penalty.
Madrid will keep it coming forward. Breaking tackles, moving ahead, and it'll be brought down at the 30-yard line, bring up third down. And now the Indians, did they give him the first down?
They gave him the first down, Rob.
They did give him the first down, so that's going to stop the clock to move the chains. So give the Greenwood Rangers the first down. And the Indians will call their first Gaines Gym timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oil-filled electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and maidens.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, or propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
Back from that Gaines Gym timeout, 1st and 10 for Greenwood from the Indian 30-yard line. 1:32 left in the ball game. Madrid's going to keep it coming left. Has some room. He'll slide down. Now we got a flag coming. Boy, that was a heck of a throw by the official. That one came about 30 yards, that flag.
Wind aided.
That could be a hold, Dustin.
Coming from the defensive side, they're calling it against. They're calling it against Greenwood, but it has to be a hold.
Boy, that was a healthy chunk by the official.
It sure was.
Holding on Greenwood. And that'll move him back again. 1:25 left in the ball game. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24. They'll move it all the way back to the 40-yard line. Still be first down. Indians with 2 timeouts left. Greenwood with all 3 of theirs.
I'm sure Greenwood's going to be very conservative with their play calling. The Indian defense is going to have to strip football out of their hands.
So 1:25, the clock is stopped on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. And Indians down to Greenwood 28-24. We'll get you the Dr. Amy Williams DDS post-game show as soon as this one goes final. Greenwood will take the snap. Madrid coming left, all kinds of room, moving forward. He'll get most of the penalty yardage back, and now the Indians will take a Gaines Gym timeout, and we'll take it with them and be right back.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class. In the coaching business, Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional, yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is how you Sonic.
Back from the Gaines Gym timeout here in the 6 Gun Energy Services Party Pavilion. Indians down 28-24. A minute 18 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard in the ball game. Madrid will keep it coming right. All kinds of room. The 20, the 15 to the 10, and he'll get down about the 8-yard line. That'll be a first down and goal for Greenwood.
That was a smart decision right there by Madrid. He could have punched it in and put points on the board, but clock management's more important right here for the Rangers, and he slid down at the 10-yard line.
So it'll be first down and goal for Greenwood at the Indian 10-yard line with 58 seconds left. And now Greenwood can get in victory formation, and that's going to do it for this one. 6 seconds on the play clock. Madrid will take the snap and kneel down, and that's going to be the ball game. Your Indians are going to lose this one 28-24.
That Seminole called a timeout, Rob.
Oh, they did? We'll take a Gage Gym timeout. We'll be right back.
Check out the Lumberyard located 1/2 mile south of Seminole, just off the Andrews Highway. The Lumberyard probably has whatever you're looking for and most likely in stock. So for all your building needs, along with electrical supplies, plumbing supplies, power tools, garden supplies, barbecue grills, and much more. And remember, they also have all your True Value hardware supplies. That's the Lumberyard and Supplies serving Seminole and the surrounding area. Call 432-758-5566.
Dr. Michael Q. Watson, MD, is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson's available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. Located across from Memorial Hospital.
Back here for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show as we just finished the ball game. Indians are going to lose this one to Greenwood, 28-24. The Indians will drop to 8-1 on the year and to 2-1 in district. Greenwood will go to 8-1 and 3-0 and get the inside track toward the district championship. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll get you the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show after this.
Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse. There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire model.
We welcome you back to Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Your Indians lose to Greenwood 28-24. Dustin, you had mentioned several times during the ball game it was going to be turnovers and penalties. It ended up being turnovers that got the Indians.
It came down 2 turnovers for Seminole to 1 for Greenwood. And Greenwood was able to convert on both of those turnovers into points and result in a 4-point loss for the Indians tonight.
Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for the second half. Seminole couldn't get anything going on their first possession, went 4 and out. Greenwood went 3 and out on their possession. Then Indians took over at their own 26 and went 4 plays but had a Holmstrom interception. And then Greenwood took over at the Seminole 46 and got a 12-yard run from Lincoln Madrid after an 8-play, 46-yard drive with a 2-point conversion to take a 17-14 lead on the Indians. Tribe went 6 and out, punted the football next. Greenwood took over at their own 35, went 6 plays, 65 yards on a 55-yard pass from Lincoln Madrid to Cade Rowalt. With 39 seconds of the third, Greenwood took a 21-17 lead. The Indians took over at their own 25-yard line. They went 13 plays and 75 yards into with a 6-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Steven Davis. Kick after was good. The Tribe took a 24-21 lead. Then Greenwood took over at their own 25-yard line and got a 67-yard run from Lincoln Madrid to get you the final score. Greenwood 28, Seminole 24. Dustin, heartbreaker for the Indians. The Tribe falls to 8-1 and 2-1. Greenwood 8-1 and 3-0.
You know, that's a good football team across the way. And we knew that when we got interrupted by the train horn there.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to be a great football team across the way over there. They did things offensively, defensively tonight that the Indians had seen, but I think along with the turnovers, I think you were just out physical tonight too.
Yeah.
I mean, offensive line, defensive line for Greenwood did a great job of putting pressure and making blocks and creating holes and just doing all the little things right. But this Indian team right here, there's nothing to hang their head about. Yeah, it's a tough loss. Yeah, you don't win the district title out of this loss right here. But I think this could be a turning point for the Indians to grow and get better because there's still a lot of room for growth.
It does not change the goal. It does not change the goal whatsoever. It's just a matter of going back, remount, and reloading and trying to figure out what to do on the next time down the road. Indians got some key injuries, some missing players, and you hope to get those players back and be ready to go.
Yeah.
And hopefully can get stuff moving the right direction. So the Indians dropped this one 28-24. Want to remind you, we'll have Indian football for you next Friday from home as the Indians will play their last regular season game before they go in the playoffs. And it'll be against Monahans. There at Seminole will be senior night, 6:15 pregame show, and 7 o'clock kick on all platforms. The West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show is going to come your way in about 5 minutes. We're going to stick around for a little bit here, but so we can get to the 9:44 cutoff on our and match up the commercials on the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show. I want to remind you that Tech and Iowa State play tomorrow, 1:30 pregame show, 2:30 kickoff on 106.3 and on the website. Hometown Pride, the Picket Show from the Corner Store Travel Center, Friday at 10:05 on all platforms, and the Coach Pointer interview early in the morning every Friday at 8:05. Special thank you to Tabitha Franklin. Appreciate you for running the camera, doing the work.
Brave in the weather.
Brave in the weather, handling stuff the way you needed to handle it. And the Indians fall to Greenwood 28-24 here at Greenwood. And again, like I said, we're going to stick around for about another 4 minutes. In fact, while we do that, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come right back.
Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance 758-2223 or stop by the office.
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511 South Main in Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all your auto body repair needs. Windshield replacement, hail damage, repair, complete paint jobs, and insurance estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main. The cold weather's arriving once again, and now's the time to insulate your home. Give A&P Supply a call and get all the details about attic insulation, along with many other types of insulation to make your home much more energy efficient. If you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Versetta Stone. And now, to serve you better, A&P Supply is now open on Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole, just off the Seagraves Highway, or call 955-0007.
Back to finish off the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. Rob Dustin and Tabitha here on KSEM 106.3. We're going to get you to the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard live here in just a moment. The Indians fall to Greenwood 28-24. Tribe goes to 8-1 on the season and 2-1 in district. Greenwood goes to 8-1 and 3-0. For Tabitha Franklin and for Dustin Wright, I'm Rob Franklin. Appreciate you guys sticking around and being with us here on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Again, we'll get you Tech football tomorrow, 1:30 pregame show, 2:30 kick as Tech travels to Iowa State. That'll be on 106.3 and on the website. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you down the road. Good night, everybody. Mute my mic. Mute my mic.
Thank you so much for joining us for our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. A special thanks to our sponsors and friends of the station and the Seminole Independent School District, who help us bring you coverage of Tribe sports. Join us next time for our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM.